Test.
Test.
Hang on for a second. Let me get this. Test.
Test. Test.
Test. All right. I think we're
Test.
there.
Mine sounds good, at least at my earphones.
Well, it's on the pre-test broadcast, so they can hear us. So
Yeah.
don't say
I
don't
would
say anything we don't need to say.
No, I would never.
All right. Doesn't feel like it's coming through the headphones very good.
Mine sounds pretty good.
Oh, there we go. All right. The folks that are listening on the pre-broadcast test can say, what are they doing?
They say that a lot, probably.
Yeah. All right, welcome, Warrior fans, to Tri-High School for tonight's varsity football matchup. Your Warriors travel to Tri-High. I am the superintendent, Kyle Mealy. I am alongside, as always, the coach, Coach McLaughlin. Coach Mack, how you doing tonight?
Great. I think I've said this most nights, but what a great night for high school football. It's going to be a beautiful night. The weather seems to be getting cooler, which is nice for everyone, and I feel really starting to feel like high school football weather. So, yeah, I'm doing great over here on the road, first road game, and hoping that we can see some positive things coming from the Wes-Del Warriors tonight.
Well, as we mentioned, we're here at Tri-High, and Tri-High in the I just lost it. What conference are they in, Coach?
Yeah.
Tri-Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
We're in the Mid-Eastern Conference.
That's right.
So let's talk a little bit about Tri. They are coming into this 2-1 overall. And it looks like, if I look at their schedule here, switching over, that they had Union City, and they week 1 a 41-14 win there, and then week 2 they were another big win over Northeastern, 30-8, and then last week it was South Putnam that they have their only loss to at a 29-6. It looks like they're having a pretty good year so far coming into this one. Obviously, 2 of those opponents being conference opponents, so that puts them 2-0 in their conference. So let's look at some stats as we talk through this. I know that at quarterback right now in passing, they have Wilson, the junior, who is really he's 8 for 20, 149 yards, and a 40% completion rate. Coach, I don't think that throwing is their big thing. You've talked to Coach Cole a little bit. What offensively do they look for?
Yeah, I mean, it's honestly, we've been playing them, and you and I have been coming to games for a lot of years. It's always been kind of a power game for them, and then we're going to be big up front, and we just want to push the ball with our running game and go over whoever we feel like that year are our better linemen, and we're going to make you try to stop us. And you know, they do some of the option stuff, and we'll see some of that tonight, and that can be tough, especially when you're big up front. So we're going to see a lot of running tonight. We're going to see a lot of power football from Tri, and we're going to have to match that. And it's just like anything else. I mean, we're going to have to see what they present and then make adjustments to it. I know Coach, talking to him today, felt like he had the right game plan going into tonight, feels confident about it. And, again, the game, when you're playing a running team like we're playing tonight, you're going to see a shorter game. Well, what's that mean? Well, they're going to have a longer possessions because the clock's always running. You know, when we have the ball, we throw it. And some of the teams we've played, any incomplete pass or anything out of bounds stops the clock. Well, when you're running and they're playing the game, you know, they're going to try to shorten the game. So we're going to have to, when we have the ball, we're going to have to make sure that we take advantage of our time on offense, because you're going to get a few less possessions probably tonight, unless you can win the turnover battle. And that's always the one thing that is it can always play into your favor, is when you're playing a team. If they want to slow the game down, if you can win the turnover battle, then that can play into your favor too. So we'll see some power in it, and that's kind of their forte, and always has been.
I'll back you up on that one, and it's very much true. They have 901 yards on the ground this year in 3 games. So you look at that, pretty easy math at 901 yards, 3 games. You're looking at over 300 yards rushing in each game. They've got 3 guys that really carry the load, starting with the junior Burke, number 24. He has 49 carries for 430 yards on the season in 3 games. He's averaging 8.8 and 143 yards per game. And then you look at that, the other 2 carriers, you've got Paul, a junior, number 49, who has 24 carries for 127 yards. And he's averaging about 63. And then the quarterback, the junior Wilson, number 5, has carried 25 times for 117 yards. I'm no football guy, but I see 3 people. That means possibly option. You know, you might see some triple option. You might not. I don't know if Coach Cole talked about that at all.
Well, they do run some option, and we're going to see, you know, obviously we're going to have to have our head ready and on a swivel and ready for 3 different guys. But, you know, the other thing you have to think about when you're playing a team like this is we don't want our guys in the second line making tackles. We want to get guys up front making some tackles for losses or stop at the line of scrimmage. We don't want our defensive backs making a lot of tackles tonight. If that happens, then they're picking up 4, 5, 6 yards on a running play. So we want to make initial contact, slow it down, and then gang tackle. When we can do those things, we've showed that too. We showed that at times against Eastern Hancock. We make that initial hit, get off your block and make that initial hit, and then we would gang tackle and be able to slow them down a little bit. So we don't want our defensive backs to make a lot of tackles. If we can win some of those battles up front, slow them down a little bit, then that will definitely play into our favor.
They do defensively. They do have 3 interceptions in. Right now they're looking at 1 sack. It's not an overpowering defense by any means. It's one that definitely will try to keep our offense at bay. Now, we're talking about our offense, and I know you've had the chance to talk to Coach Cole, and there's some shuffling and some different ideas coming in this week. I wouldn't say it has anything to really do with guys not fitting in a certain role. I think it's just trying some different positions. So is there a chance we might see something different, maybe somebody different in a different position tonight?
Yeah, there's some chances to see some wrinkles, and Coach told me, he's not positive it'll happen tonight, but there are some things they've been working on that we may see we may see him tonight. He told me a lot of it's going to depend on how the game unfolds. So if the game unfolds the way he wants it to, or has in his mind, then we may see a few different things that we haven't seen yet. And that's a couple of things can happen when that can be because you want to try some different guys, and what if somebody hasn't had a chance is that guy that really takes you over the edge, and then you wait till the end of the year and try that person,
right.
And you think, oh my gosh, we should have been doing this a long time ago.
And we've been there before.
Yeah, and that's good coaching
right.
when you try them early. And the other thing is, hey, it keeps everybody fresh at practice. That's something that I don't think most people that aren't in coaching realize, is that if you're doing the same stuff over and over, this keeps things live, fresh, a new wrinkle, a new play, a new set, a new lineup, a new guy here or there can keep things fresh. And honestly, when you have a team, and I feel like our guys are this way, that root for each other, then they just want to see guys get an opportunity.
Absolutely. So as we look at a couple of these things, and we look at the Wes-Del schedule so far, we'll go through some things. And what was actually week 1 was canceled. It was North Decatur, and we're going to actually take a pause right now for the national anthem. All right, we're back here now. We took a moment there. Coach and I had to stop. We want to remind you, it is the American Pest Professionals pregame show here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. American Pest Professionals are the official pest professional of Wes-Del Community Schools. Back into what we were talking about. Let's take a look at Wes-Del's schedule the last couple of weeks. Lost the North Decatur game due to COVID restrictions. The second week we were hosting Tri-Central. And what a heck of a first half we had in both these games, but we ended up losing 50-26 in week 1, but had a great first half. Then last Friday against Eastern Hancock, a very good Eastern Hancock team, with a talented Houston Swan quarterback. We were really in it the whole time. It was 12-7 at halftime, and we ended up losing 47-7. Talking to Coach Richards on the defensive side of things, he let us know that they just want to string together defensively, 4 quarters, and then they want to do it tonight because they feel like the blackout defense, and that's what they've named themselves, is the blackout defense has to take on that personality. I asked him about what the blackout meant, and he said to me it's more about a shutout. The team decided to go with the term blackout just because they want to put a goose egg on the other team's scoreboard. But if we look at a couple of our athletes as far as stat-wise, we've talked about them last week. We'll talk about some of the same guys this week. But in the passing game, it is Evan Weitzel at quarterback, number 4. He is 21 of 47, 289 yards with a 44% completion rate. He is averaging 13.8 on every pass, 144 yards a game. Triton Blevins has also been in there a few times, number 11. He's completed 1 of his passes, and 1 was an attempt. So he's only passed 1 time for 47 yards. So there is one thing we do know about Triton Blevins, is he can throw the football. Evan Weitzel can do a little bit of both. He can definitely move with the feet when the pocket breaks down. We've seen Evan create, Coach. Evan. You see him on your court. He definitely can create.
Yeah, he's a playmaker is what I would say at quarterback. He's has the ability to throw. He has the ability to elude tacklers, and he has the ability to tuck it down and run. I would say from the practices I've seen and some of the things I've watched, that Triton would probably be more of a quarterback that you'd say, is more of a traditional style quarterback. Not that he can't do some of those things, but, you also remember that it's crazy to think this, but Triton Blevins, even though he's only a sophomore and hasn't played a whole lot, has more experience at quarterback than Evan does. It just was at the JV level, but he actually had an opportunity to play it last year, where Evan's coming in as a new quarterback this year and a young guy playing the position for the first time. So he sometimes relies on his ability to make plays, and that at times has gotten him in a little bit of trouble because he's thrown some balls where maybe he thought were open and closed up pretty quick, but other times he throws one and you're like, wow, that's just how'd that get there, right, and does some nice things. So yeah, we've got 2 capable guys, and I'm assuming that Evan will get us off to a good start. So again, it's going to depend on how defensively Tri wants to handle us, and then we'll see what we can lend ourselves to offensively. We've
got several guys that are doing well when it comes to carrying the football. Last week, Devin Groh really came out, and as you named him, the Groh Show. He came out and carried the ball really well, 78 yards so far on the season. You also have Will Kelly right now, who's carried the ball for 44 yards. Weitzel's carried the ball for 72 yards. Total of 213 among the team. Receiving-wise, one to highlight there, 2 actually big receivers to highlight is number 13, the sophomore, Trey Adams, leading us in 5 receptions for 135 yards. He's your deep threat. He can definitely get behind some guys. He's quick enough to do that. And the other one that can do that is number 9, Alex Light, the senior, who's playing his first season. He has 75 yards, and he also, most of his gains are about 25-yarders. So that's basically the stats, guys, and we'll look through that as the game progresses. But we're almost ready, Coach.
Yeah, we won the toss and elected to receive, so we're going to see the ball first. We're going to be able to come out on offense first. And it's just about go time here. The clock's reset, and I think both teams are kind of saying their last huddles, getting their special teams units ready. We're about ready for some football here.
Well, I'm going to work a little bit of everything here. I've got to work the computer and the sound and the camera again, and you just sit there and do what you do best, and that is you look good.
I'm eye candy.
So everybody at home, if you'll get into the chat and say hello, we'll try to work that. And by the way, if you didn't know, I also work the chat at the same time. So
I feel like you're telling everybody a lot of things that you do, and
then you do nothing.
Well, yeah, I almost feel like I did get you something to drink.
I did appreciate that.
Yeah, I did.
Now we're getting the.
I'm hearing it twice.
Yeah, hearing it twice. Well, we've got 2 in there. Guess who? I bet you can guess one. Consistent follower. I'll give you a hint. Julie Schwartz, you got her. And then another consistent follower, and that is Mrs. Romine. So,
well, thank you to both of them. I'm sure we'll keep adding them. It's just about kickoff, so we'll add those followers as we go. I always appreciate. We love the fact that we're able to do this and bring it to you. And, boy, what a nice night for football.
Was that a little biggie that I heard there? A little Notorious B.I.G.?
It was, yeah.
I could take that all night.
I saw an interesting shirt today that we can talk about on the drive home. But
I think I heard that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I know you would be.
Yeah.
There's Will Kelly on the receiving the kick and able to take it up past the 35-yard line.
Folks, we've only got one camera tonight on the road. It's a tough one for Mr. Romine to travel at the same time with that camera and get everything done. And we're also running off of a hotspot tonight rather than an actual internet connection. We hope we stay with you. If we have any technical difficulties, we will work on those as best we can. But right now, cross your fingers, knock on some wood. We're doing pretty good so far, Coach.
Never doubted you.
Never doubted it. So if you can tell, we don't get confused, folks. We are the same colors. We are in white tonight. So we have Weitzel there in the shotgun. He's out. That looks to go to A.J. Nauman. Nauman picks up maybe a yard, maybe 3. I don't know, Coach. Is he across there to what, the 40?
Looks like he got about 2 yards on the catch. You know, it's one of those plays where you throw it out there quick and then try to get the guy to miss. And AJ's done a pretty good job of that this year. He's done a nice job of making the first guy miss. But they're able to pick up a couple yards.
I want to give a shout-out early if we've got anybody from Tri. Wonderful hospitality. Great job up here. A great job in the booth. These guys are great. Helped us get set up to get us rolling. So if you've got any fans at home, Tri people, and they can't get the game, it is the Wes-Del Sports Network on YouTube. If you're there, you should be able to get them there. Nice tackle there. Looked like 66 came up.
Yeah, Will Kelly with a handoff and was met. Actually got him back to the line of scrimmage. But
Chase Vaughn. Chase Vaughn, number 66. For the Titans.
No, that was a different Vaughn that played in
Vince
Major
Vaughn.
League. No,
Ricky Vaughn.
Ricky Vaughn.
Ricky Vaughn.
Okay,
you're starting my
already?
trivia early.
Yeah.
You started my trivia early.
CEO, athletic director, and Mr. Knuckles made the trip over here tonight. Our assistant principal at the elementary.
Oh, yeah. Did he bring the whole family, or they just come together?
Just by himself.
Oh, by himself. Here's Weitzel in the shotgun. Pass across the middle, A.J. Nauman. And are they going to whistle anything?
I think they're calling that a catch right there.
That's a catch. That brings us almost across to the 45-yard line. It's going to be short.
Interesting call here now.
What do you do, Coach? You're still on your side.
Well, Coach wants to be aggressive, I think, and show the guys he believes they can get it. But I don't know, to be honest with you.
I don't know. I put you on the spot right there.
As a coach right here, I don't know. I'm going to say that we go for it. Because that looks like what we're going to do.
That looks like what we're going to do.
I don't want to second-guess Coach because he knows it better than I do when it comes to football, I can assure you.
And here we go. Ball is away. Pass play.
It is. Oh, nice catch.
Nice catch across the middle. That's a first down and more.
Nice catch by Buckner.
Cameron Buckner now across the Tri side of the field into the 40, inside the 40-yard line. So.
Nice pickup there, about 20-yard pickup. Cameron's got great hands, and the nice thing about him is Evan threw that high enough that the defender couldn't get it, but Cameron could. And he got both hands on there and tucked it in. Did a nice job. Nice catch.
1st and 10, folks. 9:45 to go here in the first quarter. First possession for the Warriors. Adams in motion here. Not much there. And met by several Titans. And the first one there was number 52, and that is Vance Dishman.
You know, they did a nice job of stretching that out because – you might be watching that develop and think, why didn't Evan go ahead and pitch that out there? That play was going nowhere, unfortunately.
Right.
They sniffed it out. And if Evan throws that, I don't think anything but something bad could probably happen. We weren't going to get any more yardage on that. I don't mind the call, but that was probably the right thing, even though we had to take the loss.
2nd and 13 on the 39-yard line. Weitzel back. Slips a little bit. Tries to get out of pressure and falls down.
Yeah,
as
65 was right there on him.
That is Sam Mondrish.
He put a lot of pressure on him. In fact, he got his hands on him just enough that Evan stumbled. He'll get credit for the sack and probably should, but didn't tackle him, but Evan just wasn't able to keep it alive.
They have 14 guys listed on their roster over 200 pounds, Coach. We have 2.
There's 200 guys over 200 pounds up here doing the game. I know that.
That's true. That's true. Thanks. You're always there to make me feel good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm going to be trading that headset with somebody else up here so I can get a friend. Weitzel on the move.
Nice
That's a nice
catch
catch right down there.
there's what we talked about in the pregame. Evan he's just a playmaker. Sometimes it's frustrating that he may throw one here or there, but then you see a play like that and you're like, oh, wow.
Yep.
What a nice way to make a play.
Trey Adams with a catch, a nice diving catch to make that. It was a low-thrown ball. It's 4th and 12 now on the 49.
We lost a lot of yards. I was almost thinking it was 4th and 2, but then I realized that we lost a lot on that sack.
On that sack. So let's see if we can make it up on this pass play. I assume that we'd be passing at 4th and 12, but here's Weitzel trying to get some time. Going deep.
Oh, we better get there.
And there's no one there, and that one will be a turnover on downs. It's going to be back to the Tri-Titans.
Trey Adams was intended on that, and it was just a little overthrown. Trey did a nice job running that pattern. He's looked for Trey a couple times now. So I feel like they must have been working together on practice or maybe working on some routes after practice. But turnover on downs.
So here comes the defense. Want to say hello to Carter Flynn, the Flynn family out there watching.
Carter's a loyal listener and watcher, isn't he?
Yeah, so is Brittany Chambers. She's always a loyal follower. Here on the run, and that one stopped early. I can't see who made the tackle. It's going to be, I believe, 53.
Yeah, Eric
Lehman. Michelle Morgan and Lois Nauman. And I actually knew Lois was going to watch because Lois had actually contacted my mom and said, hey, is Kyle doing the game tonight?
Well, thank you for watching, and if you're smart, you'll put it on mute.
Yeah, well, you'll get tired of us after a while. Here we go on the run again. This one with a little bit more. First grabbing that was number 71, Jalen Godby, to slow down the runner, but it's going to be a first down.
Initially, then finally brought down again by John Justin, number 20.
John Justin in the last few weeks, his name's been getting called a lot on the defensive side of the ball. He's really starting to fly around out there, Coach.
He's played well and did a nice job in pursuit. Again, we don't want to have to make that tackle after 7 or 8 yards, but John stayed with it and came from the other side and made a nice tackle.
Ball away again, and now that one's finally brought down across probably about 6 more yards, and that one is, again, Eric Lehman, but actually coming up there might have been Trey Adams.
Yeah, it was Trey Adams making after slowed down by Eric Lehman, Trey was able to finish it off.
Second down and about 4 to go for the Titans as they are moving the ball as we predicted in the American Pest pregame, and that is on the ground. Try again with the handoff straight up the middle and almost close to a first down before the runners met there by number 71, Godby.
And Grayson Mealy.
Number 18, Grayson Mealy, in on the tackle there.
So it's going to be third, and looks like a short 2, long 1, whatever you want to call it here. And, you're going to have to stop some power football. You would like to think that they're going to do what they did again right there, probably right up the gut, but this misdirection's worked well for them too.
Here they go, a little misdirection. There it is, and that's a first down and more as they go across the 35-yard line.
Trey Adams and Eric Lehman. Also Alex Light on the tackle. It's going to be really important tonight. Our defensive ends hold their ground on this triple option misdirection. Our defensive ends have to contain. They got to force everything back to the inside where they have help. We can't allow those guys to get outside of us.
Here they go again, handing off, and now up the middle, number 40, before he's finally met. That one, when you're getting into the secondary, Coach, that's not good. And that tackle was, again, I think, Trey Adams.
Trey Adams and Devin Groh both there tackling. You don't want the guys in the back of your defense making a lot of tackles. But able to pick up a first down there. And tries moving the ball well. They're big up front, and they're running right behind those big guys doing a nice job. It's it's, again, going to be a game of adjustments here.
Here they are again. Again on the ground, and again close to a first down, if not across. I think they did get another first down. It might be just short, actually.
Nice blocking. I have to give them nice blocking outside there. They're getting that defensive end and then cutting right back in front of them and be able to pick up some big yardage right there. So our linebackers are going to have to slide over there and try to fight through that and fight and get back in there to make that tackle as it's starting to cut back inside.
And the handoff goes. They're coming to the outside now, met there by several. hanging on there. I can't see who that was hanging on to bring him down.
Well, we got Eric Lehman. We've got
it's number 5.
Buckner, and you've got Will Kelly all in there. Same play, just the other way. That was the exact same play, just moving the other direction. Well, we got a hold, though. That's going to help.
We do have a penalty flag.
Well, this is where Wes-Del needs to step up a little bit here because you're getting some help, and so it's going to give you an opportunity. It's going to still be second down, but they're going to march this off here.
And they are backing it up.
It's going to make it about 2nd and 8.
As Coach just announced, 2nd and 8 after the ball's going to be on the 19-yard line after the penalty of the hold by the Titans. Here they are again,
right
handing off. That's right up the gut with number 40. Finally tackled and brought down there. That is Gary Paul.
See how that offensive setup is really hard to defend because two times they ran the stretch play out a little bit to the outside of both sides, and then they go right up the gut. So just when you think you've got them stopped outside, we're going to hand it off and go right up the middle on you.
Tough to deal with. And here we are. They are on the 11, 1st and 10. Just a yard from being 1st and goal.
That's in for
and that is in for a touchdown. And on the Star Financial Bank scoreboard, Tri strikes first with 6.
That was Paul on the touchdown.
Gary Paul, number 40, he carried a lot in that series. And the Warriors find themselves down early, 6-zip. Let's see. We haven't been too bad on the extra points.
No, we haven't.
They're lining up to kick here. I think there's a baby right in front of me that may have turned around and looked at you because it's crying.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I'm good with babies.
Here's the kick. And, there we go. We continue our streak of being solid on PAT.
Let me tell you what I love about high school football.
Well, I can't wait.
Number 72, one of the big defensive and offensive linemen is in there kicking the extra points. I love that about high school football.
That is good stuff.
It doesn't matter. If you can kick it a little bit, we're going to give you
an opportunity to do it.
And I like that. He just off the goalpost there, but interesting. Always interesting to see who those guys that are kicking off are.
Well, it looks like we're going to get the ball back here.
We didn't move the ball too bad last time. We just put ourselves in a couple situations where we had some really long yardage to try to pick up that first down. But I would like to see us continue to stay aggressive. What I'd like to do is to try to get the ball into some open field. Maybe let's try to find Trey Adams or Alex Light across the middle here. Let's find, that'll open up a little bit of the running game if we can do that. And then, we saw a little bit of Devin Groh the other night going just
the Groh show
right up the middle a couple times. And there, I know they're a little bit bigger, but if you could get a couple short passes, that'll set that up. So let's stay with it. Let's keep battling. And one possession. Nobody was going to win this game 0-0. So they scored first, and now we've got to come back and match.
Going back to that series of Paul, the junior, carrying there, he came into this game with 127 yards, and that was a good series for him right there. He doesn't carry the load most of the time for him, but he did on that possession. And the kick's off, and here come the Warriors with it. Is that Buckner?
I think that's Light, isn't it?
That is Light, number 9, carrying it. I always get the 9 and the 6 confused. Simple.
Yeah.
One goes one way, one goes the other.
Yeah. I'd like to make fun of you, but we both went to the same high school. So.
I know. To the north. Mascot's a bear.
No one's ever said hi, academia. At least not about us.
No. If anybody listens to this, they know we are no academics. I thought maybe this year in basketball season we'd mic you up.
I don't think you want to do that.
Then I thought better of it and realized we don't want to do that.
I mean, you could have to replay it later, I think.
We'd have to have a delay button.
Nice
pass across the middle right there to Alex Light, and it's a first down.
What we just talked about, that was let's get the ball to some of our playmakers in space.
Yeah.
Alex Light's a nice playmaker. Once he gets the ball, he can do nice things. Same thing with Cameron. Same thing with Trey. I think we have to try to do that, get the ball in space.
Yeah.
Now, the thing that's going to allow that to happen, though, is can we get the blocking up front we need to allow Evan to have time. That was a nice quick one. He got it out of his hands quick.
We got a stop in action here. The officials, I don't know.
Saw something, necklace or something.
Yeah, he probably saw a necklace, gold chain, gold bracelet.
I'll tell you what our fans are ready for.
What?
The sun to go down.
Yes, over there. My wife is one of them. And there's a fake handoff, and we're going deep, and he's got him.
Got him if he can get there.
And he can't haul it in.
Through his hands. Had him, though.
Through his hands over there.
It was Cameron Buckner.
And a nice look. I like that pass play.
Well, it's going to be there. And you can see Evan's got a nice arm and he has a nice touch. So we're going to put that pressure on him out there to defend. And if Evan can get time, which he's had those the first two pass plays, if Evan can get time, then he's athletic enough to get that ball out there.
I'm now getting texted at the same time by my wife, so now I'm trying to do a little bit of everything. Here's Weitzel on his horse with a couple blockers, and he's finally met.
That's going to be
blow
enough,
it dead,
though.
boys.
That's going to be enough for a first down.
That is a first down.
It might be because I don't know for sure.
Okay.
But that official might have the hand whistle, which I am not a fan of.
No.
And I think he does. And you can't.
Can't hear that.
No.
You know me and blowing the. I've complained.
Play dead, yeah.
If you've listened to me before, I complain a lot. Sorry if there's Tri fans in there. You'll have to get adjusted to it. And I am extremely biased, but I try not to be. I try to be nice to the other teams. Tri's, again, their hospitality's been amazing tonight. Here's Weitzel.
Across
the middle. Great catch right there by
Buckner.
number 8.
That's Buckner, 6.
6. Man, I need to get to the eye doctor.
Yeah. I was looking to see if you had your glasses on.
No, you've seen my glasses.
Yeah.
They say Smuckers.
They are thick.
Thank you. Had them since second grade. Not quite that thick, but they just progressively get worse.
About time for a new pair, I guess.
Yeah.
Fake handoff.
And there's another completed pass. That's Trey Adams on the other side. He's got some fans in the chat, actually, and they are watching from Sellersburg. So, hello, there's Trey with a catch.
Good job for Trey's he's been open a few times tonight. Nice play. We're moving the ball well. And like we said, what's the game of adjustments going to be? And looks like Coach has found some things that he likes, some things that are going to work for us.
And here we go, as we do have right down here is Light in front of us, Alex Light. Now there's a handoff to Will Kelly. Will Kelly finding some room. Nice little cutback there, but only about 2 yards on the carry.
Worked hard for that 2 yards, though.
Yeah, he did.
Nice cutback, like you said. There's a couple of them.
Yeah. So the Wes-Del's moving the ball here. We're sitting at the 25-yard line, 2nd and 9. Coach, what do you think?
I like the handoff because you got to keep them honest, right? They got to keep the guys up front honest. They can't just pin their ears back and come back pass rush every time. They've got to hold their own. So I like that. I like the running plays. And now let's see if we can get something else again. I like Alex Light right here. There you go. Told you. Oh,
and just missed him right there. That was a good look.
I like that matchup. I could see that. Alex liked to have that back. It's got great hands, I can tell you from basketball. The kid gets his hands on it.
Yeah, he came back last year and was really
finds a way. He just has a knack for the ball.
He came back last year in basketball and was quite a contributor, and he's been quite a contributor here with the football program as well. You see our sponsors scrolling there in the bottom right of your screen. We'll talk about those throughout the evening, but right now we're going to see if these Warriors can get one in.
Nice.
There's Weitzel.
He's
on the run. He's got some room. We've got some blockers. He's coming down the inside there.
There you go.
And he's knocked out of bounds, and that's going to be
close.
Short of the first down.
So what's this going to be, 4th? Yeah, 4th and about 2. So this gives you some options here. Evan's athletic enough that you kind of might want to do the same thing you just did there, or some sort of a rollout play. You allow Evan to get in space. You don't see something you like, just tuck it and get that yard or 2.
I'll tell you what, if they keep pumping those pork burgers smell up into the booth here.
I think they're doing that on
I'm
purpose.
I'm struggling.
Hey, those things sell themselves.
If you guys at home there in Wes-Del get around the Tri area for a football game, if you just drive by one night and you're going to stop in.
You will stop in.
Yes, you'll smell it. There's Weitzel rolling out. He's got somebody and a catch, and it's a first down.
We're going to count that. I think Evan might have got away with a false start right there because he was moving his feet before the snap. But
we'll take anything we can get.
Take it.
Buckner there with the catch.
So they can actually get a first down here without a touchdown, but we get that close. Let's just go ahead and punch it in.
I agree with you. Why mess around? 2 minutes in the first quarter left here. Weitzel takes it.
Fake to Devin.
And passed up and incomplete.
Trey Adams was
Trey
intended.
Adams thrown behind him, I believe.
Yeah. Well, I like that. They run that play several times where there's a couple guys there, and what you're hoping is that the guys on defense, their defensive backs get confused, and one of them goes one way. And that play's worked well for us this year for Trey. Just a little, like you said, a little behind him on that one.
And here we are at second down and 10. It's 11 to get in to pay dirt. Weitzel now takes it, and he kind of broke one but didn't get much. He might have got a yard. I think they're going to give him a yard on the carry.
Hadn't tried that play yet tonight. I don't hate that call right here on the field. He just wasn't able to get by. He gets by that front line. I think he's going to walk in if he can get by that first line. But that front line's pretty big. Got some big guys.
They got 14 guys. If you weren't in here earlier, they've got 14 guys over 200 pounds. We have 2.
Over 200?
Yeah, we've got Deshaun and Grayson Mealy.
Okay.
That's it. Grayson Mealy's a freshman.
Well, that gets it, honestly.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, boy, I tell you what.
There it is.
There it is. Touchdown.
Like that play. Alex Light on the slant right across there. Nice play.
And
you know what? Alex dropped the first one, and you give him a chance to redeem himself. He's got great hands. He's not going to drop 2 of them.
And let's take a look at that replay real quick here as we get you in the replay center here. Home office there in Gaston sending us the replay. And a beautiful pass play there, and now we're getting ready for our kick.
Oh, it's a bad snap. Pick it up.
And it is a bad snap, and so we're going to remain at 6-6 after the touchdown. So 1:13 to go, and nice possession.
Nice possession. Move the ball well. We talked about that. What are we going to do to make adjustments? Both teams. I mean, that's what coaching, that's what basketball is, that's what football is. It's a game of adjustments, and so we have to be able to do those things and see what they're going to give us. And they found what worked, and we're able to push the ball down the field. And I really felt, like you said, I felt great about that drive, the way we were able to move the ball around.
Hey, there's something going on over there. Look at how hard our cheerleaders are working.
Yeah, they're always here, loud and proud.
And we got a lot of people in the stands tonight.
We do.
Making the trip.
Oh, a lot of them have sunglasses on right now.
Yeah, it's always a bad position to be in at this time of night. We even have a little bit of a section over on the far side here.
Oh, boy, yeah, you're right.
Little side
section.
Little side section over there, and then of course you've got the administrators there.
Do we need to show them?
Well, I've got them on there.
Okay. Well,
looks like
Coach
we've got
Mr. Purdue.
Is that Mr. Hansen trying to stay away from everybody?
It looks like he's moonwalking right now.
Yeah, I noticed that.
And
that one is away. Gillespie with the kick. Another good kick.
Oh,
this could be trouble. We got to get down there.
Make him pay for it.
Oh, we missed.
No.
We didn't make him pay.
Get over there. Somebody catch him, Gillespie. Catch him. Oh, he's gone.
He may be gone. He is gone. That was a long one, too.
McLemore, senior.
So he bobbled it a little bit, but he made up for it.
Did. Right up the middle. and then cut it to the outside. And once he got the outside, he had one guy to beat, and he was able to get that angle and beat him, and off to the races. Well, he ran that one almost. He picked it up probably inside the 10.
I think he got it up there. I think he was up by Applebee's in Newcastle. He brought that out here.
Yes, he did.
I think that
was a nice run for his. I mean, he definitely a fast kid. So let's see what we can do.
He got the bourbon steak and the Oreo shake
to go. He went quick.
He was gone.
Not a sponsor, but should be.
Should be, absolutely. Applebee's. You know what they feel like when you're there? Like you're at your neighborhood grill.
I feel like we're giving them too much already.
We are. They don't even pay us.
No.
You know,
we're go for 2 here.
And they are.
I think we stopped.
I think we may have stopped them. Yep, they're going to name that. They're going to say no way. On the tackle there was A.J. Nauman. And so there you go. It's going to stay 12-6. So, hey, those things are going to happen now. We have to respond. Let's talk a little bit before you get into that. Let's talk a little bit about some of our sponsors. We have Monk's Meats.
Love them.
Oh, absolutely. Love Monk's Meats. They always take care of us. You know what Monk's Meats did for us in the holiday last year? You remember that, right? You got one.
Yeah, I got a ham.
You got one of the hams.
Yeah,
that was Monk's Meats. Nick Terry.
You can't beat a good ham.
Nick Terry, Jason Monk.
Thank you, Jason and Nick. Nick, a great official, too.
Yeah. Or excuse me, Muncie Meats. I keep saying Monk's Meats. Muncie Meats.
You know what?
But it's Jason Monk and Nick Terry and the guys.
You'll get to the right place.
I'll get to the right place.
If you type it in, you're going to get to Muncie Meats.
Campus Rentals, Property Pros, Martin Insurance.
All great places.
Well, if you're going to insure, you might as well just go ahead and buy a car. Where would you go? Sunset Motors?
Yeah,
I would
get one.
They're another sponsor.
I'd go to Sunset Motors, see what they have. Probably get a great deal.
Well, you get a great deal. Talk to Larry.
Yeah,
Larry Senior, Larry Junior. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. You're going to get a great deal either way.
Great guys. Great. They don't mess around.
Nope.
No middleman. They'll finance anything. I don't know that went far enough.
Let it go. Oh, boy, that was close. That was
we
daring.
Got a flag.
Yeah, that's out of bounds. Kick out of bounds, so we
either
take it at the 35
cameraman
or make a
re-kick. To be honest with you.
Let's mention, too, before we get too far here, that
what are we going to mention?
Patriots Day this weekend.
Oh.
I saw a very classy Tri-High ran out with 2 American flags with their football team. They were the home team tonight. I thought that was a neat gesture. Goes back to kind of what we did last week with our flags in the into the end zone. And, we were able to kick that off today with a great convocation by Officer Scott Stafford, who brought in first responders from all over Delaware County. And we're able to kind of say thank you to all those guys. And
had a breakfast. We're able to have a convocation. We had a great turnout from the first responders.
Great response from everyone. And our kids at Wes-Del were very good listeners, I would say, and just paying attention to the guest speaker. And just a great job by Officer Stafford, again, to just bring something to our community that make us a little more special, Oh, that hits. Better pick that up. Let's see if we can do the same thing here.
There we go. We break it.
Uh-oh. Well, it might be back-to-back.
That might be back-to-back right there.
He's got one guy to beat.
He's got one man to beat.
Can you believe this?
And he is gone.
Evan Weitzel.
And there you go, folks. That's called
that's called answering.
Answering.
Yeah.
It's a trade. We'll trade him.
Can you believe that? Same kind of thing. Bobbles the kick, picks it up. A couple good athletes right there. You can see.
Well, I can tell you this much. Neither one that I know of, they don't have soccer, and you can tell we don't have soccer because.
Well, neither one of those guys played that exactly like you would teach it.
Yeah. So here we go. We've got Cole Jason Adams out to kick, don't we?
You want to
if
you ever wanted to wonder if Coach should have taken
there's a lot of wondering and should have in
take
that.
the penalty down here or have him re-kick because we could have taken the ball.
Yeah, he could have taken the ball, but he had him re-kick, and look what happened.
Oh, boy, did he sneak that through.
He snuck that one through, and Warriors take the lead 13-12 here at Tri-High. We're going to take a quick audio break and get back with you in about 30 seconds on the Wes-Del Sports Network. All right, we're back here at Tri-High, and Coach, you made a great point, and we were talking about it with some of the Tri-High guys up here. As more normally, you're going to take the penalty and take the ball at the 35?
Right, because you just never know what could happen. You could get pinned back deep or whatever, but Coach
told him to re-kick it.
Let's try this again. So here
we
go again for the third time.
Let's try it again. Let's try it again. See if we can make a tackle here. And I think we did.
There you go.
There we go. So we stopped the streak of kickoff returns. So we'll look back into the chat here, and we have Carter Flynn said middle school was not so hot last night, 42-8. You don't look at it that way.
Hey, it's all right. We're growing.
We're growing the program.
Don't worry about it. You just do your best every night. That's all we can ask.
That's exactly right.
You know what I tell my middle school coaches is it's not about how many games you win. Are you helping us build a program? Because remember, you're not playing with just your grade.
At Wes-Del, you're throwing a lot of the sixth graders out there, and they're getting great experience.
When you get to high school, we'll match you all up, and everybody will be just fine.
Nice tackle made right there, and that was
Will Kelly.
Number 5, Will Kelly. And that was Gary Paul with the carry that he was tearing us up in the last possession. So now we've got a loss, 2nd down and 11 here for the Titans.
Again, we've talked about when we can make contact at the line of scrimmage, that's a good thing. I think Tri will probably let this run out.
7 seconds before the end of the quarter.
Maybe not. Might try to.
Nope, that is the end of the first quarter. We're going to take a quick break here. It is 13-12. Warriors lead by 1 at the end of the first quarter. You're watching Wes-Del Varsity Football on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And I'm back here, and we want to remind everyone the Star Financial Bank is the Wes-Del Sports Network scoreboard sponsor for the 21 Warrior football season. Star Financial is Indiana born for Indiana business. At Star Financial, we pride ourselves in building genuine relationships while sharing your vision and establishing mutual trust. Warrior fans bank with Star Financial. So we're back here.
Tell them Trent sent you.
Tell them Trent sent you. Trent, if you're listening, get in the chat. Let us know. Is he here? He's not here.
I don't know.
Well, Jared's down there.
Yeah. Well, at least the good Dalling's here. Jared's here.
Brittany Chambers just scared her entire family screaming for Evan on that kickoff return.
That was exciting.
It was exciting.
Both ways. I mean, you see anytime you see those special team plays, they're fun to watch.
Well, we're flipping sides here, and here we go. 2nd down and 11. Ball's to the outside now, and a tackle made by several Warriors up there.
It's like
and
initially on the bottom there is Will Kelly. Eric Lehman came in. Cameron Buckner came in to help there. But hit initially by Will Kelly. That's 2 plays in a row. Will's been the initial tackler on the play.
3rd down and maybe 4. Yeah, on the 35-yard line.
Big 3rd down here. Make them have to make a tough decision if we can – leave this at leave this at the 3rd and 5 here.
Oh, we jumped.
That didn't help.
Hard
count there got us.
And
I wouldn't say that was one guy.
No, we had quite a few.
Hard count got several of them.
You can't blame one guy on that one.
It's going to be close here. We'll see. It is just enough for a first down, it says.
So the penalty moves it, and last week we had 128 yards, I think, of penalties.
Well, those are miscues that you don't want because you're hurting yourself. You don't want to make those kind of mistakes, but they're going to happen. So just bounce back. In
motion here, handoff is down here to the outside, and the pitch is to the speedy runner, knocked out of bounds by number 5, Will Kelly. That's number 21, who is Christian McLemore, the one who brought it all the way back.
Yeah, he's fast
on the kickoff. They've got a good running game. They've got several that can be on the attack there, and so now they're across midfield, across their own 40, inside their own 40. Or, excuse me, inside the Wes-Del 40. And it's McLemore again, and he's got room again before he's finally hit there. Good hit put on there and helped up by the same person, and that is, again, nope, that one is Alex Light.
Got someone on the unofficial chat that just texted me and said they're watching, and that's Coach Van Meter. He's watching from home.
Oh, he's
new baby.
New Logan, and got Logan with him probably.
He may be doing some babysitting tonight,
Yeah.
that which in itself is a little scary, but.
Well, is it babysitting if it's your kid?
That's a good point. I don't know.
I think you just offended mothers everywhere.
That's true.
That's Coach Mack for you. I think your own wife, if she would have watched, she would have said, really?
Yeah.
Here's a pass play. It's going to be the first one, a little fake.
Now
he tucks it. And he's got a lot of room to run, and he's out of bounds there.
Closest guy to him there was Alex Harold, number 14.
All right.
I was trying to do that off air. Thank you.
I don't want to lose you.
Excuse me.
Hey, die quietly over there.
No, it's a little bit. We told that story on the air.
Yeah.
In our 2.5-hour podcast. So feel free to go back and watch that.
No. I have not had anyone say we need to have a podcast after listening to that. There's a handoff, and that's Paul again.
Nice
Tripped
play,
up, nice tackle, and guess who it was?
Number 5 and number 18.
Yeah. Will Kelly and Grayson Mealy there on the play.
But see, that's what should happen. Great. Right there, Will forces that back inside and allows the linebacker, Grayson Mealy, to come in and help make the tackle. You know, if he gets outside of Will, then we're in trouble. But if he can force it back inside, he's got help with those linebackers. So
Will has been, we've been talking about it for a couple weeks, but he is doing that job right there in his position. He has been everywhere tonight. I'm
going to tell you, Will has had a really nice game defensively tonight so far.
Yes. Here's the Titans as they are second down and about 6. 7 on the board, actually. They're in motion. Here comes the quarterback.
Get there.
Almost tackled there by Godby. Now he gets away before he's finally finished off by A.J. Nauman, I think, there, and also was hit initially by Trey Adams. But that's going to put him just past. It's going to be on the 5. It's on the 3 going in.
You know, it's close. Jalen was right there. Has hands on him.
Jalen had him in the backfield. Trent Elling is watching.
Is he?
Yeah.
Hi, Trent.
He said the Star is proud to be a sponsor of the Wes-Del Sports Network. I'd be careful how much you say you're proud of us. You're proud of these guys, but I don't know if you're proud of us. But here we go. Let's see if we can hold the Titans. Handoff, and he is in, I believe, for a touchdown.
This may be a high-scoring one.
Well, they've either got some different stuff in the student section, or we just had a gender reveal.
Well, what was it?
Well, it was pink and blue.
Oh, well, twins.
I don't know what their theme is tonight. I'm concerned. Anyway.
Going for 2. Oh, are they going to throw the first pass? They did. Oh, boy, just right in front of Cameron Buckner.
And that is a 2-point conversion.
You're able to convert right there.
So it's 20-13 now, and I tell you what, we're putting some points up on the board, both teams.
I said this was a
little
higher. No, I just said a second ago, this is a high scoring. This could end up being a really high scoring game. I know really I'm going out on a limb on that, but great analysis. But
that's why we bring you.
But I don't know that either one of us kind of expected this many points.
No, not this early.
So much for me saying that they were going to slow the game down. It's 20-13 with 9 minutes to go in the second quarter.
I'm low on Gatorade.
Well,
I'm out actually of Gatorade.
I'll get you some at halftime. Don't worry.
We don't have anything, do we? You don't have any secrets up your sleeve for halftime?
No, actually I don't. I could probably work on somebody if you
No, that's all right. I mean, I don't want you to go out on a limb. I don't like when you don't pre-plan.
No,
we can
I've
talk.
had 2. The last 2 what have we had? 2 games?
Yeah, we've had 2. Yeah. We lost the first week with North Decatur.
But the
due to the COVID.
those 2 weeks at home, I had those lined up already.
Yeah.
I don't really have one tonight, but you and I could just talk.
Oh, yeah, they'll love it. Here's a low kick and fielded by
Grayson Neely. He just fell on that thing. I think he's been told that.
Do not run.
When you get it, fall down.
Do not run, because it was clear he was going nowhere with that.
Well, it's a good thing because he's on the hands team, so it means he has good hands. But they also mean hey, we want you to just get down with it. Means we don't want you to do anything crazy here.
Yeah.
So that's why
he did his job.
Well, that's why he's up there. He's
did his job.
Yeah, he's on the good hands part.
And
it also means he's a good blocker.
I'll make sure I tell him tonight. Great return. Anyway, here we go, folks. Buckle up. 20
That might
13.
be what we see for the rest of the night, though, because I don't know if they want to kick it to Evan again.
No. And Evan waiting on the snap here. Ball's away. That's Triton Blevins.
Not Evan.
That's Triton Blevins and Devin Groh right there.
And I didn't want to talk about this because I didn't know if it happened, but this is the package the coach said that he wanted to try out tonight. It's a new package. Now Evan moves out to receiver.
Yeah, Evan Weitzel goes to receiver. Triton Blevins now in at quarterback. And this is a new wrinkle that Coach Cole had talked to us a little bit about. We didn't know if we'd see it tonight. So,
well, you know what that also does is allow Evan to get the ball in space. Like we talked about.
This has been a mutual decision by all three of these individuals in practice. And Evan wanted to play a little receiver, and Triton was ready to make that step here. Let's see if he can get rid of this one. He does across the middle, and it is caught.
You can see his arm.
And it is caught by Buckner just short of the first down, maybe a yard short. So nice look there from Triton Blevins. You do see his arm.
Because he had to throw that one across his body.
Yes.
And I was a little nervous for him. Here you go. You're going to drop back for your first real pass. I mean, he's thrown a couple, but in meaningful situation. You're going to drop back and throw, and you got big number 66 breathing down your throat. So he did a nice job of getting that ball away and had a lot of touch on it.
Here we go. It is Groh behind Blevins in the shotgun here. In motion is Weitzel now. Handoff goes to Weitzel, and he is stuffed immediately. That was sought out quickly by number 52. We've talked about him before. That is Vance Dishman, 5'11", 270, and that 270 can move. He was back there quick.
So now it's a tough decision here.
Fourth and 6.
Coach is going for it. He's been aggressive all night.
Coach Cole decides to send the unit back out there and see what we can do. It is Blevins still in quarterback, and you've got Buckner, Weitzel, Nauman, Adams at receiver, and Groh in the backfield. Ball's away, and here comes Triton Blevins looking for the pass. It's a deep pass, and there is a lot of action there, and no.
Throws that one just a little shorter. Evans got it, and a little longer. Cameron's got it. But that's that play that they give two receivers in the same similar area, and then he has the choice of which one to throw it to.
Well, Coach Richards has his work cut out for him in his blackout defense here, trying to contain this running game, and we have 6:58. This would be a huge stop for the defense if they could get it.
Yeah, and like you said, they've put their backs against the wall a little bit here. So let's step up defense. Let's give ourselves an opportunity to get the ball back. Maybe get a turnover here. Maybe something good can happen, but nothing else. We slow them down and try to get it back on downs.
And here we go. That is off to Paul. He's to the outside being chased by Lehman. And he's finally brought down by Lehman got to him first, slowed him down. 20 hit him. That was John Justin, and then finished off by several
Thought we did a nice
side.
job of stretching that out, but then the running back did a nice job of cutting it upfield and still picking up 5 out of it. I would have liked to seen us force him out of bounds a little sooner than that, but to his credit, running back's credit, he was able to cut it upfield and pick up 5 yards.
And here we go, seeing if we can handle and shut down this Titan running game. Triton's our quarterback. Here's McLemore to the outside.
There's a hold.
And they got a hold.
Yeah, it's coming back. He can run all he wants.
He can run, at this point.
That's coming back. That's one of those that they had to call because he was running right at the official, and it was pretty obvious.
Fans at home know, we've always said it, you can call a hold on just about any play, but that one was a big one right in front of the run.
Yeah.
So The official has a mask that matches his
Saw that.
stripes there.
He's the one holding the hand whistle.
Did you say pan or hand?
Hand whistle.
I think I can help with this pan-pam situation. I got to get the flag off of here. Did you see college football this past Saturday?
I watched some.
Wasn't it nice to see Wisconsin? I love the jump around that they do.
I love it.
Oh, it's awesome.
Going back to that right side.
There's Paul. See if he can get stopped there. They finally bring him down. That is on the far side, and I think it was.
That would have been a horse collar last week, but
Yeah.
this official crew that wasn't really. It wasn't
Yeah,
last
it wasn't
week
last
either.
week either. Julie Swartz says the pork burgers are delicious, and maybe somebody will bring us some.
If there's anybody
Well, yeah, I can tell you right now, I can find 4 guys that won't be bringing them.
yeah, look at those 4 guys
Yeah.
over there. Administrators that's standing over there doing nothing.
The slimistrators. Look at those guys. Those guys have had a few pork burgers in their day. And there's a great tackle. And hold on. Finish that off. There you go, boys.
So here we go, 4th down.
A nice job inside there, and that was probably one of our best defensive plays so far tonight in the first half. Now let's see if we can do it again.
Well, here's what you're going to get. We're going to get one of those stretch plays,
Okay.
and we're going to have to defend it. And the last couple times it's picked up about 5, which we can't really give up right now. So
Yeah.
I think we're going to see that play in the end around where we fake. They're going to fake it, and it's going to go to one of the outsides. They've been going to the right a lot. I think they feel like that's where their strength is. So I'll be surprised if we don't see that. We could see a pass, but I wouldn't be surprised to see 40 getting it right here.
Get that. I don't think. Ooh, or maybe we'll just jump
It's
on a hard count.
It's not going to be a first down though. It's not enough.
We've got to quit doing that, boys.
I don't think it's enough.
It'll be a first down.
I don't think so.
No, it's just short.
Shouldn't be.
I told you.
Oh my gosh!
I told you.
Some nice steps there.
You give a guy a white hat, and he loses his mind. Have you ever seen a guy wear a white hat normally anywhere else? No, they wear a white ball cap, and they turn into someone that they're not. Anyway, it was probably a first down.
Well, it was. We can't do anything about it now.
You can't do anything about it.
That was some bigger steps, though.
All right, now we just got to settle in here. 4:53 and try to do this again. There's McLemore again, and he's making some moves and finally hit there by number 9.
Alex Light with the tackle, but we don't want those guys back there making tackles.
We can't see him.
That definitely was a first down.
Yeah.
Tony Cox over there. I want to always mention him and the great job he does. Always
he's
taking
over
care
there.
of our guys,
Got a
take care
couple
of our
guys with him.
athletes.
Not too far from his home office here.
No, that's a short drive for him tonight.
Yeah. The home office in Newcastle. What was the David Letterman's home office was in Sioux City, Iowa, wasn't it?
I think he mixed it up always.
Did he?
There's
a flag.
That may be coming back.
And we've got to stop there, and it looks like we're going to call a hold. Let's see what this guy's got now. Let's see. He's on his own. Nobody wants to look at him.
He's calling a hold.
Yeah.
He's coming back.
Oh, now they're going to hold. He's
52.
Like, hey, he doesn't need a microphone. I can hear him up here.
Yeah. Give him that much. He's telling you who it was.
That's all
You're not
I'll
going to have to
give
guess.
That's all I'll give him. Anyway. .437, 20 for Tri, 13 for Wes-Del. Pretty good first half of action here at Tri High.
Here's the break we might have needed. Let's take advantage.
Now we got a timeout for Tri.
Well, can't take them with you.
That is true. Coach, what do we got going on this weekend in volleyball?
We're at the Noblesville Invitational tomorrow morning. First game's at 9 o'clock against Shelbyville. Second game at 10 o'clock versus Jay County. This is again, we are by far the smallest school in this tournament. We said that about the Kay Saunders tournament. We'll say that again. When we won it. We haven't been able to talk about that since, but we were able to win that tournament. It's been the first time in a while. We beat Bishop Luers in the championship game, Fort Wayne, school, and all the schools that we played, again, there's no other 1A schools besides ourselves. So we'll head to Noblesville tomorrow. Coach Wilson will take this team there. They're 10-1 overall, and I want to say 6-1 in the conference right now.
Number 1 in 1A.
And so we'll go there and see how we fare against some really good talent. And, it's a great way to kind of evaluate yourselves and evaluate your team. So the way that'll work is we'll play those 2 games, and then it's interesting. You have a crossover pool, which if people know how that works, this typically you cross over and play someone on the other team. But what this is you'll cross over and play another pool play with the same teams that finished in your division. So let's say we finished first. I'd like to say we finished first in our pool. We will go in and play all the other first-place teams in the other pools. So now you'll play another 2 games against those first-place teams. So it doesn't get any easier after pool play.
Well, cross-country team's going to be at Randolph Southern Invitational.
Awesome. They're having a great year, too. They won the Marion Invitational a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Things are happening. There's a handoff to Paul. Paul's got some room, and he is rumbling, stumbling before he is brought down by Devin Grove.
Devin Grove brought him down.
And then on Monday, we've got a lot of action happening. Cross-country's at the City Invite. And the golf team on Monday, they take on, or they host Mississinawa. And the girls' volleyball team from middle schools at RJ Basket, Ole Miss.
Ole Miss. So the Mississinawa golf, that's at our home course, which is the Elks, I believe, right?
Yeah.
We're familiar with that.
Yeah, it's just we could literally walk down there.
I'll ride my bike.
Okay. Well, yeah. Who wants to walk? Just get a golf cart. There's McLemore, and he's being tackled there by Groh and Trey Adams. And also in action on Monday is the volleyball team again against Monroe Central. It says JV only, but I don't believe is it JV only?
I'd like to tell you I know that, but I don't know that one.
Okay, Denny's in charge of that schedule, so it could change.
Be careful you don't go to a school out of state.
Well, one time we played Yorktown, and it was Yorktown, Virginia or something like that on the schedule.
Yeah, I know. If anyone put that into their
GPS
to get there, all of a sudden it took us 14 hours to get there.
You'd be late.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 6 on the 8-yard line. And the ball is handed off, and that is going to be a touchdown.
Did he get in?
No.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, they called it. And that makes it 26-13.
The good news, if you want some good news here, is that there's plenty of time for another possession, and we won't necessarily have to be real rushed. With timeouts left, there's 3 minutes. We should be able to string together a drive and maybe get ourselves some points on the board here again. But, again, a little higher scoring game than what we thought it might be tonight.
But between both these teams, I wasn't going to expect it to be at this point in the first half. But 26-13 kick is up. Now it looks a little better.
Yep.
And it is good. So it's 27-13. As we switch for kickoff, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And we're back for kickoff here after the touchdown. Ball's away.
Get on that.
Yeah, that one was a little scary.
Came pretty quick there. Who was that?
That's 88. Harold, wasn't it?
No, that's a Cole Jason Adams who's usually kicking the ball.
Yeah.
And he hit that one, hit him right in the chest, and then he did the right thing and fall on top of it. That's the best thing you can do in that situation. If those guys are barreling down on you, you better just fall on top of that ball.
You know what I'd take in the chat right now?
Pork burger?
Well, besides the pork burger, I would take some advice on, here we are at Try, places to eat on the way home.
Oh, are we doing that?
No, probably not.
Oh,
I just thought maybe it'd be something to do.
Oh, okay.
And that one's away, and Will Kelly is stopped for a loss.
Evan Weitzel's back in there at quarterback.
So we'll see what the people say. You've got more options over here. You got it. Well, we've already talked about Applebee's.
Yeah, I don't know.
You got Taco Bell.
It's the best you can come up with.
Hey, somebody might really like Taco Bell.
I had a bad experience this week, 2 nights ago with a frozen burrito at about 9:30 at night.
What were you thinking?
No, I know what I was thinking about midnight. Wish I wouldn't have ate that frozen burrito.
That one's picked off.
Get him.
We gotta make a tackle.
Make a tackle here.
And we do finally. And intercepted by number 10, I believe, and that is Grant Cash. 5'10", 170.
That was just a little underthrown. So now we need to stop here. 2 minutes to go.
Yeah.
But the way they play, we're going to see if they want to be aggressive here or not. Because
the way they play, they're going to chew up the clock. So
if they do that, they only have.
That works in our favor.
Yeah, that means they're not going to.
But if they want to pass,
we'll take it. I would take that.
Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't, Mr. Analysis? They're not going to give you your check this week.
Well, I'm waiting on my first one after 3 years.
Here we go. And it is Macklemore down here.
He's going.
And he is
picked up. Flag.
They're going to call a horse collar, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, there were a lot of moms on this side that didn't like that.
Yeah. Right here in front of the official. And I don't know. We can argue that.
Who was it?
Caden Bartram grabbed a handful of.
I don't know if we can argue that one. I think we can. We're not going to.
We need to get a stop here.
So it's a horse collar. It's going to move it. The personal foul is going to basically. I thought he was going to keep walking to the goal line.
15 extra yards there. He kept walking for a ways.
Good grief. And so they're across, just sitting on the 45.
Well, the sun's down finally for those people.
Yeah, I think everybody can take their sunglasses off on the Wes-Del side.
Wes-Del really needs to find a way to come up with a stop here.
2:02 to go. Ball's away, and tackle is finally made there by number 9.
Let's see if they hustle
Number 3,
there.
sorry, A.J. Nauman on the tackle.
They're going to hustle up there. They're going to try to get
They're trying to get another score here. It's 1:45 now. Warriors need to step up and make a play.
The same
and here
play.
it is, same play again.
Pick up the first down, stop the clock.
Well, there's a couple things that I can see. Oh, we got a flag late.
There is a flag.
What are they going to call?
We're going to find out.
Well, they're pointing towards Try.
Maybe a personal foul or illegal block in the back here. That was late, too. That's one of those that you hate as coaches because
personal foul on
really
the Titans.
It had no effect of the play, and he kind of just did it right there in front of the official. I think it was pushing the back after the whistle had blown. That's what I believe I saw.
Well, I'll take your word for it.
That helps us out, though, because they were able to pick up that first down and stop the clock.
So at the Van Mater Reed halftime show, Van Mater Reed Realty halftime show, you get Coach and myself.
I thought for a second I got a little nervous. I thought you were going to give us an update at the Van Meter house. What was going on right now? Brandon was elbows deep into a dirty diaper.
He might have been. He might have been blowout central. The Taco Bell talk.
Yeah.
Here's a pass play. And that ball is
almost
knocked down and almost picked off. That's A.J. Nauman with a nice play.
That went from almost being caught to almost being intercepted to just being knocked down.
Well, folks, that description makes you think you're on the radio. If you couldn't see it yourself.
I'll talk you through it.
Riveting.
Hey, we could be over there standing with those 4 guys.
That's true. That conversation has got to be riveting over there.
Talking about sunflower seeds or something.
Yeah.
Not that I don't like a good sunflower seed.
I like a good sunflower seed. Here's McLemore again, and he's deceivingly fast because we cannot tackle him. No, we finally do tackle him. Right down here in front.
See if he went out of bounds. It looks like they're
Weitzel.
leaving the clock running, so he must have forced him to stay in bounds.
Evan Weitzel with the tackle. About a minute 15 to go here before halftime.
I think their mindset has changed. They went from being real aggressive to taking their time now.
I think the pass play told them, check yourself before you wreck yourself.
I think they're going to probably just be fine with trying a couple more of these plays around the end and see if they can get something
they could
big.
break one loose. Let's not get crazy.
Well, I know that. Well,
they're going to go for the pass play. And they're going deep.
And he's open.
Oh.
He was open.
He got behind Evan Weitzel. But if you asked Evan, he'll tell you he had it the whole way.
So I was completely wrong about them wanting to slow down right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now tough decision for coach. Do you go for it or you punt? And I mean, if you probably need to punt here. It looks like he's sending his punting unit in because you don't want to give good field position back.
You know, Mr. Romine just said that he thinks that the pork burger delivery was added this year to the principal evaluations.
I hope so.
I believe that might be true.
We'll find out, I guess.
I like that. And they are going to kick here away to us. And it is Alex Light with it. He is trying to hold on to that ball. And now we'll see what we're going to do with 36 seconds left if we're just going to
I don't know.
Get to the half.
You never know. Coach
Cole, he rolled the dice every once in a while.
He's been aggressive.
Cannot fault the guy for that. He has been aggressive.
I wouldn't mind to see us getting a slant pattern across the middle here to either Buckner or Trey Adams.
I concur.
But again, I also would understand if we run here something, run this clock out and regroup.
Yeah,
you don't want to turn it over.
No,
and we did that last time, so it may be just fine.
What do we got? Timeout. Timeout on Try.
I think they didn't like the lineup, the matchup they saw.
All right, well, we got a minute here. We're going to take a quick audio break. We'll be right back here with the last 36 seconds of the first half from Tri-High on the Wes-Del Sports Network. Now we're back. 36 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Timeout there by Try, so they didn't like what they saw. They didn't like their lineup or maybe their personnel, so we'll get another opportunity. That also gives Coach Cole an opportunity to talk to his offense and see what direction they want to go.
Weitzel is your quarterback. Will Kelly in the backfield with him. Spread offense. We're going to go pretty chance for that one, and it is dropped.
Cameron Buckner turned into a defender on that one.
Had to.
Knock that one down.
Had to on that one. 31 seconds remaining at this point. And there does become a point where you say, well, we've got to just kneel on this because you don't want to give it back to them right there.
I think you're on second down. You've got time. You can take another chance here if you want to.
If you want to go downfield.
Otherwise, like you said, you do a running play. I guess we're going to find out.
We are going to find out, and we don't have any control over it.
We're going to fake. There's your slant, and it's open. It's
over
been
the middle,
open all
and
night.
it is almost picked off.
Hit Buckner in the hands, and
Worst
a
place.
little behind him, though.
Tough place to hit him right there in those hands.
It was a little behind him.
26 seconds left. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Buckner's calling something.
Yeah, he saw something he likes.
Well, you know what I saw? I'd like him to catch that, but
It was a little behind him.
I hear you. I hear you.
I think he'd like to, too.
I heard you 3 times. No, I'm not saying he doesn't want to catch it.
I think he'd
I'm
like
not
that.
getting on him. I just wish he would have.
I think he'd like to have that one
I think
back.
there were a few people at home who wish we did nothing against him. Just wish he would have caught it.
We would have said it to him.
Oh, this is trouble. Got to get rid of it. At this point, just go down.
They're calling a timeout now.
We are?
They are.
15.6 left. Timeout. Final timeout in this half.
We might see our first punt. And by might, I mean
we will.
We will see our first punt.
And that hopefully we will. I'm going to guess probably McLemore's their return. If he wasn't, he better be.
He might be too tired.
Yeah, he ran one back 98 yards. So, as we said, the Van Mater Reed halftime show. Coach and I will.
You need a house?
Yeah, if you need a house. I mean, you got to call Brian Van Mater or Jan Van Mater Reed.
You better call him quick if you want a house because they're flying off the market.
You better be ready to offer about $20,000 over asking.
But they're the people who will get it for you.
They will get it for you. It's a hot market. It's a hot market. Who would have thunk it after a pandemic?
Well,
or in the midst of a
if
pandemic.
You're gonna be at home.
I don't even know what we are. I'm not going to go down that wormhole. Let's stay out of it.
We want to talk about at halftime?
No, we don't. I don't want to talk about it.
Go back to the Muppets.
I don't want to talk about it at all. I think no one wants us to talk about it. We will talk about the Muppets.
Which Muppet would have the most trouble with COVID?
I don't think Fozzie Bears.
I don't think we want to go.
No. Oh, Beaker, he's got something going on.
All right. Here we go. That's good. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Okay, don't touch it.
Make them blow the whistle.
There we go.
They touch it. But
6.6 to go. Let me tell you what, it smells like Blackford County out here.
I don't smell the pork burgers anymore.
No, I don't either, but I smell something that relates to pork.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Reminds me of a bus route.
How many seconds? 6? 6.6 seconds.
Yeah.
I think they're going to take
We need to get there.
Yes.
There it is.
Clock's running out.
It is there. 00. So it's 27-13. We will take a break here as Tri-High leads the Warriors. We'll be back with you shortly for the Van Mater Reed Realty halftime show. It's Coach and I, basically. All right, Warrior fans, we want to welcome you to the Van Mater Reed Realty halftime for all of your realty needs. You can contact Brian Van Mater at 765-748-0557 or Jan Van Mater Reed 765-284-5884. Caldwell Banker Real Estate Group, the Van Mater Reed Realty Team, the #1 duo in real estate. And Coach had to step out. He had to head to the bathroom, to be quite honest with you, and also he had to get me something to drink. So we're going to go over a little bit of the schedule for this week for Warrior fans. So we talked a little bit about tomorrow and Saturday, and that is a busy day in Warrior athletics as we talked about the cross-country team. Both varsity and middle school head to Randolph Southern for the Randolph Southern Invitational per our schedule, and then we have the varsity volleyball team at the Noblesville Invitational. Monday we have cross-country, middle school cross-country, involved with the Elwood Junior Senior High School, and that's actually at home. And then the golf team is in action versus Delta at the Albany Golf Club on Monday. Also, the JV football team will be traveling back here to Tri to take on the Tri Junior Senior High School Titans in JV football matchup. And then on Tuesday, we have the city invite for cross country on Tuesday, September 14th. We also have Mississinawa will be traveling to the Elks to take on our girls golf team. Middle school volleyball action on Tuesday, RJ Basket. So we will be traveling there to Old Miss, Mississinawa, there in Gas City. And on Tuesday, the girls volleyball team will host Monroe Central in an MEC matchup. Wednesday of this upcoming week, the girls golf team again hosts at the Muncie Elks, and that is Blue River Valley. And the actually, we've got two different golf games listed there. We'll have to see which one actually it is. It's either Southern Wells or Blue River. Actually, probably both. And the volleyball middle school with Shenandoah has been canceled for Tuesday on the schedule, but the middle school volleyball team will now be playing. It's back on. We got a mess on Wednesday. And then we look at some middle school football playing Tri, and that's here at Tri High School. So we're here for Tri for varsity. Monday we're here for JV, and then we're back here for middle school football on Thursday. And our middle school girls volleyball team will travel to Alexandria on Thursday as well. Next Friday, the cross-country, middle school cross-country team will be involved in the Selma Invitational. And back home at Paul Parker Field, the varsity Warrior football team will be hosting Shenandoah. So that's your next week in Warrior athletics. Looking in the chat real quick. A lot of people that we've said hello to. I want to say hello again. We want to remind some of our loyal listeners, Julie Swartz, who's had a pork burger. We would love to, that might be what Coach is doing right now. Mr. and Mrs. Romine always watching. Want to give them a shout out. Hope they are enjoying their Friday evening here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. Carter Flynn, Brittany Chambers. Brittany, hopefully you're not scaring your family anymore. But you know what? It's all right. If you're yelling that loud, that'll be great. Trent Dowling watching. I know that Steve Dowling, board president, is also watching. Give a shout out to him. And then we also have a couple of it does look like we ended up with those pork burgers as Coach just walks in here. And that's pretty exciting. And you got me a water. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's all right. So he's getting ready to put on his headset here. I've gone over the chat and went over the week in sports, the upcoming week in sports for Wes-Del. So
all right,
talking a little bit about the first half, Coach. We talked that a little bit more scoring than we thought.
Yeah, really, at 27-13 at halftime. That's a little higher than I expected.
Yeah.
I think that, obviously both teams are capable of putting up points. I would have expected maybe this to be more of the final score, to be honest with you.
Right.
Just because I felt like the way Tri plays allows the game the clock to move a little quicker.
Well, if you look at their schedule, which I'm doing right now, and you look at their scores, they did put up 41 against Union City and then 30 against Northeastern. And then last week they only put up the 6 against South Putnam. But still, they can score, but to have 26 in the first half, I'm going to guess that Coach Richards is talking to our guys over there and saying we've got to put a stop to this running game. But it's listen, up front they're pretty tough.
Yeah, they're big, and then everything's going misdirection or the option, obviously. So you really have to keep an eye on where the ball even is as it's handed off, and then you've got to really play positional defense where you're taking care of your area. So I'm sure, like you said, Coach is in there talking about it right now. I guarantee you that. They're talking about some things that they can do and some things we can do different, kind of force the ball maybe inside a little more, maybe try to get some of those gaps and win the battle up front a little bit more. But, to their credit, they've run that well. They know what their strength is. They're not trying to go outside of what they do well. It's just, hey, are you going to be able to stop it? So we're going to have to. We're going to have to make some adjustments. We're going to have to stop it.
Well, we're looking at some scores in Twitter land, and Robbie General right now is at the big game in the county, which would be obviously you've got that one back home.
Delta and Yorktown.
Yorktown.
Where was that one tonight? Do you know?
That one I believe is at Delta. Let me. Is that Delta?
I don't know. Looks like Yorktown to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
looks like Delta.
Yeah, good job. We had to look at that a little bit closer. It's at Delta. It looks like right now it's 14-0 for the Eagles. Looks like Yorktown couldn't convert on fourth down in the red zone. There is what Robbie
14
General.
to what? What did you say? I'm sorry.
14-0.
Delta.
We need to talk about Robbie General. You talk about a guy who really works his butt off for Delaware County, and not only that, he is the sports department basically.
They've had some good ones in the last couple of years, and sometimes that's, when you cover high school sports, there's got to be some positivity to it. And I really like the way they do that. They do a nice job of covering everything with kind of a positive twist. Ultimately, it's about the kids and what they're doing, and it's about the opportunities that kids get to compete. And, you don't want to make it about anything more than that and then try to steal it away from it. But they've done some really nice pieces on some stories and some great things that go on here. And people don't like that. They like to see that. They like to hear that. And I think it's I agree with you. Robbie does a great job. And anytime he comes to Wes-Del, we're always happy to see him.
Absolutely. And so that's what I'm getting right now is that it is 14-0 at this time. I'm trying to look in here and see a couple other games to mention. I know that Monroe Central's in action tonight.
Okay. I'm
going to grab that one, try to see if I can get anything there. How much time do we have left over there?
About 3 minutes.
About 3 minutes to go here.
I did it. I did us a nice job bringing up 2 pork burgers, but I did a bad job. I forgot to get napkins.
Yeah, well, I'm going to make it happen one way or the other.
You got long sleeves on, so that'll work.
Yeah, that's right. So right now it looks like the second quarter it's Monroe Central 21, Oldenburg Academy 0. So they're handling themselves.
I didn't think that would be much of a game.
Nothing against Oldenburg Academy.
I don't think we probably have a lot of Oldenburg listeners,
no.
But I didn't suspect that would be much of a game. I went back and looked at some of the previous scores for Oldenburg Academy, and wherever that is, they were struggling. So,
yeah. Well, I tell you what, second half, what do we need more of?
Pork burgers.
Okay.
I mean, no, we need defensively to shoot some of those gaps, maybe hit a couple plays for losses. I think we may have to get a little more aggressive with our linebackers. I hate to do that because that gives a chance up for long plays. And then offensively, we got to take care of the ball. Mm-hmm. And we've got to hit some of these guys and make some plays. There's been a few of them, if you think about it, that have just been out of the hands of a couple guys or just out of the reach. You make those plays and put the pressure back on them. They're going to get the ball first, so we need to get a stop here and put the pressure, like I said, get a stop on them, get something going on offense, and maybe swing the momentum back to our favor a little bit.
Well, I like your analysis. I always like that, and it's a great segue into talking about a few of the Wes-Del Sports Network sponsors.
Let's do that.
Obviously, start. Why don't you take a break here? I can turn you down. You can start eating if you like. Are you good?
I would never eat in front of
We
you.
Star Financial Bank is our scoreboard sponsor. At Star Financial, they pride themselves in building genuine relationships while sharing your vision and establishing mutual trust. You know, Warrior fans bank with only one bank, and that's Star Financial Bank.
Get a free pin from Trent.
Trent Dowling. American Pest Professionals was our pregame sponsor. American Pest Professionals has proudly served the communities of East Central Indiana since 1936. Though the pests are the same, the methods have become even more effective and environmentally friendly. Over decades of experience, we know what will work on Indiana pests. And we have the resources and, of course, the expertise to follow.
If I've heard – I'm sorry. Tell me when you're done.
If you need qualified experience, pest control services in East Central Indiana, give American Pest Professionals a call at 765-288-7779. Coach.
Sorry, but if I've heard Bob Todd say it once, I've heard him say it a million times, don't let the bed bugs bite.
I've never heard him say that.
No. Maybe it's just me.
Sunset Motors. If you're looking for a new set of wheels, you're tired of getting the runaround with other car dealers, then reach out to Sunset Motors. Sunset Motors, located in Yorktown, Indiana, is your #1 source for quality used vehicles, specializing in 4x4s, trucks, and SUVs. We are family-owned and have been in business for over 40 years. With our impressive inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs, Sunset Motors is sure to meet your needs and your budget. We sell new car dealer trade-ins, and we guarantee a hassle-free, satisfying car buying experience with warranties and financing available. Give Larry, Sr. or Jr. a call at 765-722-5009. And Muncie Meats. Muncie Meats is a storied history. Began in 1957, Coach, as Tom's Meats.
Okay.
Did you know that?
I didn't.
And it's been guided by the appeal to the Great Spirit, or as the locals know it, Chief Muncie, ever since. But in 2020, the management team of Jason Mock, Jonathan Lamb, Sean Stetson, and Nick Terry took the helm, and the mission is continuing the proud legacy of Muncie Meats while folding in cutting-edge technology for a true farm-to-table experience. Muncie Meats, a proud sponsor of Wes-Del Sports Network.
All great sponsors. Thanks so much to our sponsors. We couldn't ask for better sponsors. We'll take some more if you want to join on and become a sponsor. We would love to have a sponsor.
You want to become a sponsor of the Wes-Del Sports Network, reach out to me, Kyle Mealy, superintendent at K Mealy, M-E-A-L-Y. That's K Meal with a Y at wes-del.org, and I will hook you up. You do not have to be a business. In fact, I'm going to mention someone who probably doesn't want me to mention it, but we've had a loyal person who has supported us in the past, who's at home watching, cheering, and believing. I love that because that is our big phrase this year, believing in the Warriors, and that is Pam Meyer-Fisher and her husband Wayne, who have supported us.
Always supporters.
They're at everything.
Yeah, we'd love having everybody out there. Thanks, Miss Meyer-Fisher, for watching, and we just want to say thanks to everybody out there that's watching, listening, and a part of this. We love bringing it to you, and we're glad to have those sponsors, listeners, whoever wants to be a part of it, we'll take you.
We got the second half here getting ready to go, and we're gonna have to work these pork burgers in at some point.
Yeah.
We're going to do a taste test and let you know. Get in there, Coach. Those are warm.
You know,
did you watch them take them right? Oh, my.
I got doubles.
Oh, my. I'm taking a look at yours. I am impressed.
I
feel like I wish we could. I wish I could move the camera.
I think the biggest mistake of the night is I didn't get any napkins.
Oh, there's foil there.
That sounds like it'd be real soft.
I want to see you use that foil as a napkin since you didn't get any.
Wow.
Yeah. What do you got there? What do you want to give it?
This is good.
Well, this is what we need to do, is start rating.
All I need to say is
right now I'm going to say that in the 2 years that we've been on this tour,
that's number one.
That's number one right there. We had a good hot dog at
Eastern Hancock.
But that pork burger.
That was good.
Ooh. I don't know what we're doing right now. What are we trying to do?
Well, they're going to let this clock run down because they don't want to get these extra 14 seconds is going to make a difference.
We don't want to get anybody home. Hate to get anybody home. Yeah. Well, we've got our guy down there on the field. He's telling them when he'll drop his hand when we're ready to go, just like they do at Notre Dame. All right, NBC's ready to go. Here we go. We're going to kick this thing off, and it is going towards the Titans here. Gillespie with the kick. It's a high kick. And see if we can make a tackle, and we do make a tackle out there, and that is number 30, Devin Groh, in there on the tackle, along with number 49 for us. Number 49.
Gillespie.
Ryan Gillespie. The kicker makes the tackle. You don't always want that to happen, but in high school, that's okay.
Did a nice job. We'll take it. That's pretty good. Good position to make them start on. It's a lot better than them running it back.
Well, it was better than that one where McLemore took it to the house, so I'll take that. All right, let's see if the adjustments have been made. We can handle a little bit better of this run than we did last time. We're out to the outside now, and they are going to get a first down more.
Somebody needs to get there.
And somebody's got to make
Alex
that stop.
Light came from the other side of the field to hold him up. Is there a flag somewhere?
I don't know.
Yep, there's a flag on the play.
Oh, good grief.
Well, that might be good.
Well, I know, but it's just.
I'll tell you what's good.
I could tell. I don't know what. I've lost you. If it's the live stream and a pork burger, we lose you. Oh. Oh, it's on us.
Face mask on defense.
Face
That
mask
was a personal foul. It's going
to
tack on another 15 after that.
Yeah. So not what we wanted there. Again, penalties are hurting us this week like they were last week. First and 10 on the 11 now for the Titans. Again, the Warriors have had their struggles in their second halves.
Yeah, we need to obviously we need to get a stop here, and if we don't, then we're going to have to really put the pressure on our offense to come back and match it with a score here.
And the white hat finally cranks this thing. To the outside, almost missed that we did miss that outside tackle. Finally brought down. A couple of good pursuits there.
Yeah, you'll take
Devin
that.
Groh was in there, and might have been Alex Light, I think.
It was a nice job by, I believe that was Trey, wasn't it? Trey Adams that came up and forced that outside.
Yeah, Trey initially made it bounce outside.
The further you can make them run east and west, the more time you have to get those pursuit angles, come in and make a play, and we were able to stretch that one out. Nice play. Caden Bartram right there to make that
Bartram's
initial
right
hit.
on top of that one.
And that's what I meant when I said we've got to make initial contact. We've got to get through the line, hit them before we can make all this stuff happen.
Yeah. I can't get my mind off that pork burger. You could say anything right now. You had me at pork burger.
I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a tough cry. I mean, I'm up for the challenge for any other school that wants to bring something up.
Yeah, they better. Those that listen,
better come with their A games.
Better bring their A game because we found our winner so far. We need like a little traveling trophy. That's a nice misdirection, and that's going to be a touchdown.
Nice play. Nice fake. I don't think they've run that one yet tonight, and that was a nice fake. And quarterback keeper, nice play.
And they ring the bell here at try. All right. Oh, wow.
I'll take over from here.
You take the call on this extra point. I'm going to try this.
Here comes the extra point attempt, number 72. Again, I love the fact high school football, you can see anybody kicking in the game. There it is. Nice kick. It's up and good. That'll take it to 34-13 with 10 minutes and 22 seconds left to go. And that's, like we said, we needed to stop right there. Didn't get it. We're going to have to now put the pressure on us offensively to put together a drive here. We need to string together a nice long drive and come up with a score. And it's going to start with a nice return, or at least handling the kickoff return here. And you see I got your pickles.
Yeah, I see that now. I got to get those pickles. That is good. That is really good. I feel like I should take a picture of it and put it on Twitter.
Well, you better do it quick.
Make any more comments. You've been on me hard tonight.
No, I mean, it's going fast. Mine too.
I got to get a drink of water now. I can't even work the camera.
Stay hydrated. You ate that fast.
Stay.
So here comes the kickoff again.
I give that
number 72, Mason Moffitt with the kick.
I give that a 10. I could eat that all day. Only 2 bites in right now. Look at that kick.
That's 2 bites. There's a taken by Evan Weitzel. That man, he's got a hole.
He does. He has some room. He's moving around.
Able to get it back to almost
That's
midfield.
a nice return, though.
Sometimes Evan will dance a little bit. He did not on that one. He just put his head down, made some moves, and went straight upfield, north and south. The Wolves works a lot better.
You got to keep that thing warm.
Just keep eating it.
I can't at the same time try to talk.
Well,
we'll get a timeout at some point. You know, I feel bad for the people at home because
they can't have one of these pork burgers.
That, and they need to just hit mute more often.
Yeah, they enjoy it.
Well,
at least in my mind, they do.
There's no script, that's for sure. Hey, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Is your wife watching?
What do you know the answer to that?
No, no. I just like to hear it.
She hears me talking enough.
That's true. Here we go. Weitzel with it. Nice
catch. Keep going, Cameron. Stay up.
Ooh, okay.
Took a couple big hits, but it held onto the ball.
Nice little pass play there from Weitzel to Buckner.
Was that the only question you asked me? Or did you have a follow-up to that?
No, I got nothing.
I just
want to know if she's watching.
My daughter might be watching from Butler. I don't know. It's homecoming week at Butler, so I don't know.
Oh, that's a good time. Seems early.
Yeah, everybody wants to get their stuff in.
Yeah, that's understandable. All right. Another nice pass play and another nice catch.
Alex Light this time.
I like the way we move the ball here. Looks like we're in a little bit more of a hurry-up offense here, Coach.
Yeah, let's put some pressure on those, on the defense to not allow them, to make substitutions a lot. And also, we need to score quick. If they're going to give us 7, 8, 9 yards every play, let's take it.
I can tell you this much. Oh, bad snap, but he made something happen
Throw
with
it away
it.
if you need
Get
to.
out of there. Get out of there.
He's got A.J. throw it to him. There you go.
Oh, he's got him. Nice little play there. That's an excellent heads-up play there. You kind of talked him through that one, Coach.
Well, you saw A.J. waiting on him, and I thought he's going to have to hurry up before he got to the line of scrimmage, but he did.
You know why they have 14 guys over 200 pounds?
Maybe these pork burgers.
These pork burgers.
I'm
telling you, we got to get these shipped into Wes-Del. We only got 2 guys. These things are good. Here we go, up the middle.
Will Kelly with the carry.
Well, it did there, fellas.
Got to about the 15, it looks like. Nice pickup again. So, you may have covered this already. Are we home or away next weekend? Have we gotten that far?
We're home. We bring Shenandoah to town.
Shenandoah at home, okay.
Yep. Shenandoah at home. I didn't look in there. I think they were leading.
Okay.
I don't know who they were playing.
Yeah, I don't either.
Weitzel trying to get up in the middle. He had a little bit of a hole there, but
yeah,
he basically got back to the line of scrimmage. 8:34 to go, 34-13. Try leading here at home.
Still moving the balls. 3rd down. You have plenty of time. The key here is come away with points. This is obviously 4-down territory here. So we've got 2 plays. You don't have to pick it all up on 1 down. Like to see Evan hit someone across the middle again. It's been working. Here comes Trey right across the middle. Not open that time. Oh, there's a nice
little play there. That's the Will Kelly, isn't it?
Yes, Will Kelly.
Willie's got it. He's still got it, and he is in for a touchdown. A nice play there.
Nice
I tell you
play.
what.
Nice cutback.
I want to, we got to get that one back up there and let everybody see that one.
Nice cutback, nice catch.
Play.
Little toss right over the top. Everybody going one way. We threw it back.
I think it was a broken play. Maybe it was by design.
No, I think he knew that. Let the rush come through.
Yeah.
That's one of those you let the rush come
almost.
through and throw it right over the rush.
He made that happen
See
for
if we
sure.
can get the extra point here. That's good.
You got it. Cole Jason Adams.
That deserves a bite of pork burger.
And we're going to take a pork burger break. We'll be back here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. It's 34-20. Tri leads. All right, I'm back here, Coach. You just hang on there. Uh-oh, make a tackle. Yeah, there we go.
Tackle made by the kicker, Ian.
Ryan Gillespie on the tackle as we work through this. Those are good. I think we've said that enough. Hello, Linda Johnson. Go Warriors. We agree. Nice little time to get in here, 34-20, 7:53 to go. So a lot of scoring right now.
Yeah, it's a high-scoring game, and if you're a Wes-Del fan, you're hoping it continues to be high-scoring on our side because we need some more points.
And when taken across, maybe about 3 or 4 yards there.
About 7.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Yeah.
I think that was Cameron Boone with the carry.
I think you're right.
The fullback. Yeah, the fullback. He's back there. They've got a lot of different attack here. Here we go. Good pursuit from behind. It might be a first down, though. That was number 60.
Bartram.
Yeah, number 67, Caden Bartram. They're going to give him a first down. Yeah. This guy doesn't need to measure.
Nope.
2020. Terrible year, but that great vision for that guy. He's not even – they don't need to measure anymore. You ever notice that? How many times have you really seen high school officials measure anymore?
I don't think we've seen it all 3 games so far. We've seen it once.
I think when they get certified at the IHSA, they're just so darn good anymore, they don't need it.
Another pickup of about 5 on first down here.
Yeah, might be 6, close to 5 or 6 yards there. Probably give him a first down. A.J. Nauman with the tackle, senior. Also a basketball player. We got to plug that. Here comes Deshaun Davis into the game. He's going to give
Jalen
Godby a little bit of a breather. I'll tell you what, this Warrior defense has been getting a steady helping of the run.
A lot of run defense packages tonight.
They knew that.
Right
there it
up
is
the
again,
gut.
right up the gut, and a lot of room before it's finally he's taken down there by the secondary, and that was Trey Adams with the initial hit to trip him up.
You can see why when that offense is working well, it's hard to defend.
Well, you got to figure out where the ball is first.
First you got to find it, and then once you do, It just went 2 times around the end, and then it goes right up the gut. So just about the time you think you can help off the inside and try to pursue an angle, then you give up the inside run.
You know it's coming, but you just don't know where it's coming from.
You know, that reminds me of that burrito.
I knew we were going to get there. And folks, I didn't even try to set him up for that one. That's McLemore to the outside. So then they come back with some speed, and he's around the corner, and he is going to be in for a touchdown.
He's a good runner. He's
quick
and athletic.
Well, here's what they've got: the power between the fullbacks and the halfbacks that they have with the size with, and then they give it to McLemore, who has the outside speed.
If you don't hit him right away, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Because if he gets any kind of angle on you or gets outside of you, then you're in trouble because you can see what he can do right there. He is very athletic and quick, so he gets outside of the tackles and don't get hit and doesn't the end doesn't able to contain, then we're in trouble. There's the extra point.
Extra point.
No good that time.
No good. So it's 40-20. Sounds like a halftime basketball score, but it's 40-20 here, and we are going to take a short break here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And we're back here for the kick.
That's a nice kick. Evan Weitzel takes it. Trying to cut up the field and able to get back to about the 28, looks like. 5:37 to go. 40-20. Wes-Del needs to string together another scoring drive.
Yeah, they need an answer right here. We'll see. I'll tell you what, though, and we talk about it every week, there are a lot of nice things happening in the program right now.
Well, I don't know how many times I can mention it, but
go ahead.
It's different when you're starting with a new coach, a new program, a new system.
Only 5 guys have ever played varsity football.
And you're just doing a lot of new stuff. It's going to take a little while, and not.
This is A.J. Nauman, nice cutback.
Block. Trey Adams with a nice block.
Yeah, Trey's going to watch this later. Trey, nice block. All these guys watch this.
For me as a coach, I would say just stay the course. I mean, you've got a brand new coach that's going to continue to install in, and it's a new offense. We'll keep figuring it out.
Going deep over the top. Nice play there. That's light.
Go, Alex.
And he's rolling across there.
Showed his hands right there.
That's that one you like right there, isn't it?
I like that slant pattern. So we've just had a lot of success with that over our first 3 games. I like it because we have guys with good hands. I feel like Cameron's got good hands. Alex has good hands. AJ, Trey, those guys get their hands on it. They're going to bring it in. And I think it's a little safer and easier pass for Evan, to be honest with you. It comes out of his hands a little bit quicker. It's an easier read.
You know, the other thing I really got to give Trey a compliment on? I've got to give him a compliment. As a nice pitch right there to Will Kelly. Get a block. Get up there. I got to give him a compliment on their color scheme. Team colors.
Those are same as ours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Nice job, Mr. Obvious.
Well, I was confused. I didn't know, but I see where you're going. Yeah.
I love those colors.
Yeah.
You didn't know where I was going, huh?
Well, I mean, I thought I did, but then
kind
of staring at me with a look. What are you going to say here?
Staring at you. Kept staring at me with a come hither look on your face. Whispering sweet nothings in my ear.
How did that
Keep
phrase,
moving the ball.
How did that phrase come about?
I'm not sure.
Sweet
Let's see what
nothings.
Evan can do with the ball here. I'd rather do that. Just overthrown A.J. Nallman right there.
You don't want to talk about sweet nothings?
Not really.
Charlie Sims said great coverage. He's lying, but we appreciate it.
Oh.
Love the Warriors. Thanks for all you guys do. We appreciate you, Charlie. The voice of the Warriors. Got the night off tonight.
Yep. I guess we'll see him back next weekend.
Oh, yeah. He'll be up there.
Senior class sponsor, too.
He covers quite a bit on Wes-Del Sports Network during basketball season, too.
Yep.
He did the entire girls' regional last year with Coach Hansen. That's a nice play. That's a first down.
A little fake handoff and then
I like
quick pass outside to Cameron Buckner.
Last two possessions,
We've moved
I
the
feel
ball.
like we're moving the ball.
We've moved the ball well. We just got to get some stops.
Yeah, that.
Easier said than done, right?
Yeah, there you go. I feel like I'm in one of your halftimes. Guys, we just got to get a few more stops.
We can score.
It's a pretty simple concept. You want to put more points than them on the board.
Here it is again.
I think that might have been underthrown.
They said that hit the ground.
He would see it. He would know. He's closer than we are.
That's true. That was intended for Trey Adams. And Trey made the catch, but it just hit the ground. It looked like it hit the ground at the same time he caught it. Any part of the ball hits the ground, incomplete.
What time do the girls leave tomorrow? Head out to Noblesville. That one was
pass
a little,
intended.
yeah, a
Go
little
well.
out there. You know what time?
I believe they're getting on the bus at 7 a.m. But luckily my daughter has her license now, so
Yeah.
I'll be leaving the house about 8.
Yeah. Ooh, that's still a little early. I don't think
Things we do for our kids.
Oh, yeah.
But I have really enjoyed watching this team play this year. So
They have been fun. 10-1, as you said.
10-1, 6-1 in the conference. And
Only
it'll be
losses
fun
to
watch.
Wapahani.
Right.
Here we go. Let's see if we can keep this thing rolling. 3rd and 10 on the 29. Whitesell has it. He gets it away. A nice pass into Trey Adams.
Caught it and then a little sidestep.
And that is a first down.
Nice catch, Trey.
Excellent catch by Trey Adams. So moving the ball again, moving it in the air. Here comes Whitesell back into the huddle. On the 15-yard line, it is first and 10.
Looks like we got trips to the right, and I'm going to say we're going to Alex Light on the other side. No, we
Evan. Fake it, and it's Evan, and he's up the
in.
middle for, I believe, pretty hard tackle there, and they're going to say he's
short, just short.
Of course he is. What is he standing on? Is he standing on the half? So it's first and goal, and they're going to say Evan was stopped on the.
Looks like about the 1 yard line.
I think the 116th.
It's hard to tell angles up here, but it looks like the one.
And the white hat will get it right.
He better hustle in there. Snap it quick.
Let's see what we're going to do here.
This is going to be either Will Kelly right up the gut or Evan right up the gut.
It's Will. Bounces to the outside, and he's in for a touchdown.
There
That
you go.
is
Will Kelly.
Will Kelly with the touchdown.
So, again, we're able to score some points. It's not that side of the ball that I don't think Coach is worried about right now. We've got the ability to score, figured out what's working. Are we able to get a stop?
And looks like Cole Jason Adams is going to come out.
Need to get a stop or a turnover. Either one.
There's the kicks away, and it is good.
You know, there's
40-27. There's still a lot of time left.
A lot of time, 3:52 left in the third quarter. So plenty of time. Got to string together some defensive plays.
That is true. You know what?
What?
What I'm seeing this week that I didn't see the last couple of weeks is we didn't score in either second half, I believe,
That's
in the
true.
last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And now we've answered a little bit here.
And we were talking about being able to put two halves together. So far, offensively, we've been able to do that. Now we need to get some stops to allow us the opportunity to put some pressure back on them, try to swing this momentum back to our side.
Well, I was going to try to get that last bite, and it just
talk them through it.
It just left me. Well, yours is you're about in the same boat as me.
Yeah. It's not going anywhere.
I don't have to fight you for it. You know who didn't get one? My wife.
Yeah.
But she didn't. She was all right.
Did you tell her to go get one?
No, she ate before we left.
So did I.
She doesn't watch any of the live streams. Thankfully.
I tried the little onside there, and 58 with the good hands.
Not a bad idea right there at that time in the game.
No, give it a shot.
So, defense got to step up here, make a couple stops.
Well, defensively, again, got to put some pressure on them by getting stops, stringing together, make it a long third down, make it a long second down. We can't keep giving up 5 yards every possession. I know that's easier said than done, like I said, but and against a really good offense. But
timeout.
Coach is calling timeout here.
Which coach?
Us, Coach Richards.
All right. Well, as he takes timeout, we're going to take a short break here. We'll be right back on the Wes-Del Sports Network. Coach, why don't you mention our cheerleaders?
All right, Mary Kay Dunnick, Delaney Huffman, Molly Wimmer, Lena Burcham, Alexis Crawford, Riley Lozatter, Jalen Gann, Lily Prather, Felicity Pippin, Tori Clark, and Ava Wetmeyer. Coaches Tori Justin and Tiffany Gaddis.
Doing my
the trip
best
over with us and doing a great job tonight. We
my
can hear
best
them all the
to
way
try
over
to
here.
Get over there and see if we can get them a little bit. We go on the
It's a
handoff, and he is stopped there.
Pick up about 5.
See who comes out of that pile there.
Looks like Devin
Devin
Groh.
Groh is in there.
Said Devin's name a few times tonight.
Eric
on
Lehman was
defense.
involved. Get a little better shot of the guys there, a little camera work. Can't do it all.
Feel like that's a shot at me.
I didn't get to finish my phrase, but I do. Ooh, initially that's Lehman's got to hang on, but that's going to be a first down.
Lehman finally brings him down with some help from John Justin.
John Justin's name's been called quite a bit. What's got you moving down?
No, there's a little glare on there. I can see right out the
Social
windows
distancing?
open over. No, I'm riding home with you, so I don't think that matters.
10 feet. You have the headset on. Nobody knows you're standing about 10 feet away from me now.
Well, I'm looking out
The pork burger hadn't hit yet.
I don't know. That's a nice
That
trap
is a
play.
nice
I
play.
like that.
That's trouble. Finally made to the tackle. That's light. I think they're out of bounds. And did a nice job of holding him up.
Buckner, but yes,
Buckner? Yeah.
You're having trouble with those. Yeah, but that was a nice play, misdirection and right off of the opposite. It was an inside run, but it didn't set up that way, so several misdirections on that. And nice, really nice design with that play. We were able to stop them before they were able to get into the end zone, though.
2:43 left, third quarter. 40-27. The Warriors just down 2 scores. Hoping to try to make a stop here.
There you go. There you go.
Nice play there.
Bartram.
Hayden Bartram's had a nice game. He gets back there.
Bartram said, I had enough. I've had enough of this. You know what? I'll just get it. As soon as the guy, I don't have to figure out who's handing it off.
I'm going to tackle somebody.
If I get back there before you can get anywhere, then that helps. And that's.
Dropped him back. It's 2nd and 15, 14.
That's what we need right there. Let's take a loss of 5 instead of a pickup of 5. Set you up better for a defensive stand here.
I'm looking at McLemore here.
Nope,
fake
fake.
pitch.
That's the same one they scored the touchdown
Fake
on last
pitch,
time.
and it's a touchdown.
Plays worked twice. But they ran it twice, and it's worked twice.
Touchdown try high makes it 46-27. We've got an extra point coming.
It's so hard to defend that because you've got to pay so much attention to McLemore going outside.
Yeah, well, that's where I was betting.
Yeah, and so were our guys because they bid on that. And they've run that play twice and scored twice.
Well, McLemore's been hard to keep inside. Once he gets outside, and like you said earlier, you don't get him initially, he's gone. Here's the extra point. We've been pretty solid on extra points, but they get that one. They extend it back to a 20-point advantage. So we're going to take a quick audio break here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. Coach, you want to run us through the coaching staff?
Guys that work really hard. Our coaching staff, head coach Ryan Cole, our assistant coaches Kyle Richard, Jake Sutton, Bill Cole, Colin Kincaid, Jared Dowling, Mason Whitted, and Kevin DuBois is our videographer. Guys are all working really hard for your kids and working really hard for our community. And remember, guys, game 3. Got a long way to go and a long, well, that goes out of bounds. We've got a lot of season left, so continue to work on things. Find the small things that you can get better at. Let's put together another drive. We've looked really good offensively this half. Let's continue that. Let's stay on that positive that we've looked really good offensively and continue to put the pressure on. We did this last time, made them go back 5 yards and kick again, so.
Took it all the way back.
Last time we took it back to the house.
Evan Weitzel took it all the way back. I'm going to check the chat.
All right. You have a flag tomorrow, put it out.
It's Patriots Day.
Patriots Day. Put that flag out tomorrow if you have an opportunity to show some patriotism, and it'd just be a great thing.
And there you go. Number 60.
Connor Harnish.
Connor Harnish. First time we get to mention his name.
Yep.
So, giving you a shout out. We got Hannah Dowling says Mike's got him tuned in.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, Mike's got his velvet shoes on, probably.
He's got those
kicked up on the
velvet shoes. He's all kicked up. He's probably got velvet slippers.
He probably does. He's a footwear guy.
Footwear. Stylish.
I don't know. I'd go that far, but.
To some. He's stylish to some. Weitzel scrambling out of the pocket over the top, and that is A.J. Nauman with a nice catch.
A.J.'s done a nice job of just sitting down in that open area, so when Evan rolls out, he knows where to find him.
7 yards on that one.
We've gone with some safer passes, but they've been very effective, allowing us to move the ball. It's going to be 2nd and 3. Looks like about the 46?
Yeah.
Weitzel back. He's going to let this one. Nope. He's going to tuck it and run, and maybe a yard. Maybe back to scrimmage.
Looks like they're keeping him at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Why
They
give
don't
him
want to move anybody.
No. It's not advance anyone. Just keep everybody right where they are. Third and 3 now.
See how interesting how spread apart our administrators have gotten over there? They get tired of each other, I guess.
Well, hey, I'm tired of them. I'm glad I'm up here. Lights are rolling out. Pass play. What do we got there? Anything? Nothing? Fourth down. I think you got to go for it, don't you?
Yeah, I would say so. 4th and 3. We can pick this up.
And we will.
I like to see the rollout again. Give Evan the opportunity to run if he wants to. Tuck it down or throw that little pass over the top.
Coach Knuckles, how many elementary assistant principals do you think travel on a Friday evening?
I don't know.
Not many.
That's not what I thought you were going to say.
I don't want to know what you thought
I
I
thought
was.
you were asking me how many pork burgers do you think Coach Knuckles was
We can say that we've had Coach Knuckles since he was a student.
Yes.
There we go. That's out to Trey Adams, and he is hit hard.
Yep.
He was hit hard.
No chance there. If he could have made that guy miss, he would have easily gotten the first down. But
yeah,
great tackle by tried defender.
And that's a tough one for Trey because he's exposed there.
Yeah.
And
Took a big hit.
He took a big hit.
He's going to come out for a play or two.
I don't blame him. Those are the ones that, when you're looking at the ball and that defender has nothing but an open 5 to 10 yards coming at you. Big head of steam there. So Trey will take a break and maybe get a little drink of water and head back in. Oh, they ran into each other. First miscue we've seen in a while.
Get him. Oh,
and we didn't get him. We finally might have. Nope, we missed a tackle. Another missed tackle.
Yeah, when you get a broken play like that, you got to make them pay. That obviously didn't.
No, it was a plethora of broken tackles.
Yes. That may be it for the third quarter here.
That is. It's going to run it down. It's going to run us to a break. So we're going to take a short 30-second break here audio-wise. Keep the video up for you on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And we're back, Coach.
Yeah, we are, and start the fourth quarter, 47-27, and I'm just going to switch ends of the field here and see if we can get a stop.
So,
White hat whistles the play clock in play.
He's got it, man. He's all over it.
Yeah.
It has been all night. I'm not sending him a Christmas card. Here we go.
Number 40 with the handoff.
that's Paul.
He's going. for a first down.
You know, one cable right there keeps frustrating me.
Well,
I'll wait until the fourth quarter to really get on
yeah,
that
I
one.
was going to say.
Don't start.
I'm not.
We still have a long drive home. Well, not a long one.
I know. Managers tonight, Olivia Davis, Caleb Bookout, Savannah McComb, Nevaeh Foreman are our managers over there doing a great job, I'm sure, like always.
Savannah. Say it again. Savannah
McComb, Olivia
no,
Davis.
No, just give me their first name. Savannah,
Olivia, Kayla.
They all end in
Kayla and Nevaeh.
Nice tackle there. Who was that?
That's Alex Harold, I believe.
It was a nice play.
Yes. Nice job, Alex. Nice tackle.
Hey, Coach, guess who's in there watching?
I don't know. Tell me.
Jesus.
Hey, Jesus, all the
Cardoza.
way from Texas. What a boy. Hope everything's going well for you there, buddy. Great to hear from you. Keep watching. I know Hollywood Harlan's upstairs doing stats.
Yeah, we saw him earlier.
He's doing stats up there, so if you're wondering where he is, Jesus, he's at least right now he's here.
At least we know where he is right now. That's Macklemore, isn't it?
There are ways to stretch that out.
Yeah.
That was a nice job of stretching that. Devin Groh forced it back inside.
He did. And it was Weitzel and then I think Nallman.
Yes. Clock, becomes your enemy here. You have to get stops, but every running play they run, they're able to run some time off the clock. So we've got to obviously try to get minimal amount of first down so that we can get the ball back.
Thinking there, I couldn't. Forgot if I was sitting by Lee Corso. Start calling you Scooter.
I've been called worse, I can promise you, after 28 years of coaching.
Well, if they want to find out what those are, they just come to a basketball game. Let's go to a basketball game and sit in the top.
I think my kids wondered what my name was for a long time.
Yeah.
Just sitting in the stands growing up.
Yeah.
Who are they talking about, Mommy? Oh, that's your dad.
It's your dad.
I thought his name was John.
Yeah. Fourth and 5, and we've got a flag.
I think that's offsides.
I think it's got to be.
Yeah, there you go. False start. Yeah, official had I think he pointed the wrong way, but
Well, surprising
I was going to say, if he just points both ways, he'll get it right.
Yeah. If he just crosses his arms.
He'll get it right one way or the other.
One way or the other.
We laugh, but we both know instantly what basketball official we're thinking of that actually has done that a couple times.
Actually has. I've seen it in play. Pass play here, getting a little pressure on. Passes away, and it's missed.
Good coverage by Trey Adams.
It was great coverage by Trey Adams, and we're going the other direction. So, guess what that was? That was a Wes-Del stop.
Turnover on downs.
Yeah.
8:55. We need to move the ball quick, but we don't have to be so quick that we can't. We don't take care of it. We can still mix it up a little bit.
Can't see real well over there. Like a little Kirk Herbstreit sitting next to me.
Well, right now there's 3 footballs on the field. There goes
Well,
one of them and one. Okay, we got them all 3. We got one. We're down to 1.
You got to play. What's the deal with the football? You always got to play with your own.
Yeah, I think so. I think you bring them.
You bring them.
That's the Tom Brady rule.
I was going to say it's Tom Brady rule.
Yeah.
Weitzel drops back here, looking to pass. He's going to have to figure something out. Nice little dump off to A.J. Nauman.
That play seemed to work several
A.J.
times.
still got some room, and he almost gets across for first down. A.J.'s had a nice game.
Made the first guy miss. Well, he's been a consistent for Evan. He's been there when the play breaks down. Evan's been able to find him, and A.J.'s been moving with him. or sitting down in an open area so that Evan could find him. And it's worked out several times tonight. Like you said, it's been he's had a nice game.
Here we go, 2nd down and 3 on the 33-yard line. Weitzel's got it now. He's looking to get over the top, and he has a guy, and I'm glad that was –
Trey took another big hit.
Yeah, Trey's putting himself out there. He keeps getting up. AJ's over there telling him to get up.
And we'll see if somebody comes in for him for a play or two.
Official checking on him.
He's a pretty tough kid. He's not a real big kid, but he's a pretty tough one.
Nope. Trey's listed at 5'9" and 140.
That's probably about right.
140 might be giving him
I
a
was
little.
going to say that's with his uniform on.
Yeah, and the pads. Yeah. Actually, I lied. We have more on our line that are over 200. We have Kingston Browning, Eric Lehman, Mason Patterson, and someone comes up
Going to
there.
bring up about 4. We'll see if the helmet came off.
And Grayson Mealy and Deshaun Davis.
Evan Weitzel's helmet came off, and he's going out. He's going right to Tony.
Well, that means Triton Blevins will be in.
I don't know if he got hit in the nose or poked in the eye over there, but looking at his face area.
That makes sense if his helmet's off. Triton's got it now, and it's handoff. Is that Grow?
Still going.
I think it's Devin Grow carrying it on 1st down for about 3.
That was
Will Kelly, I apologize, Will. Triton will stay in at quarterback. Looks like, though, Evan is strapped on the helmet again. Trying to figure out what we got here. Buckner asking for the call. A little tight coverage now on Buckner.
They'll let him make contact with you, Buck, and then release. Oh,
And we got a fumble, but it picked back up. But they're saying he's down.
He had a knee down when he picked it up.
So that's going to be 3rd down and really loss of 2.
It's going to bring up about, 3rd and 8 here.
Looks like Weitzel's returned.
Did he?
I think so. Nope.
Now they're both in.
Now they're both back in. Let's see what this is. They may be putting Evan at receiver.
Yeah, I think they are. This is that package that we knew we might hear from.
3rd and 8 on the 38-yard line.
That trips to the right here.
Empty backfield. Triton's back here looking to get some time to pass.
Better get rid of it.
And he doesn't have any time, and he gets
back to the line of scrimmage.
back to the line of scrimmage. 4th down, and at this point they're probably going to go for it late in the game.
Yeah, you have to.
Blevins now goes off, and now it'll be Weitzel back in at quarterback. Fourth down. Here's Weitzel in the dropping back, looking for time here. He gets rid of it, throws it deep.
Oh.
And there was some interaction, but no flag. That was for Trey Adams, and Trey couldn't quite reel that one in.
It's a little over his head. Worth taking a shot there, though.
.5:37 to go in the game. Folks, we will have a quick post game after this one. We don't have any guests planned to come back up, so we'll have a short one before we get back on the road and head back home tonight. Appreciate you joining us. There's McLemore coming up the middle, shedding a few taggers, but hanging on was Caden Bartram. He's had a nice night. He wasn't going anywhere. He just
held on.
laid on his back and said, I'm going to hang on to this one.
Yeah, Cade's a big enough kid that he wasn't going to let go. Brings up 2nd and 4, pickup of about 6 on that play.
Comes Try, probably just trying to run this thing out at this point. The 20-point lead.
They're definitely going to run it all the way down.
McLemore in motion. And he is stopped
Get right
by
away, Devin Groh.
Devin Groh in the backfield. Nice play by Devin.
So that makes that 3rd down a little bit longer. It's going to be about 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 now.
Clock continues to run almost at 4:25. That's McLemore again. He's being pursued. He's getting to the outside. Nice tackle right there. And that one was made by Devin Groh again.
Oh, Devin. Caden was almost there, too, to get him. It's going to bring up 4th and about a short 2, long 1 here. That nice softball field. Did you see that when we drove by?
Hard to miss it. It's all turf.
Turf field.
It was beautiful. They've been again. We can't just fumble on the play, but
boy.
he took it, picked that up, and just went with it. And he's still going. Before he's finally brought down by Cameron Buckner.
Yeah, you like to knock that down when there's a fumble and they pick it up right there. And 4th down, you'd like to feel like you could jump on that, but to their credit, picked it up, ran forward there.
I don't know if we play them in softball.
I
You'd think we should.
I don't think we do.
Two very similar size schools. You know, I think they won the state championship not too long ago.
I think they did. They've had a really good softball program here.
Well, you have a good program, you get a turf field.
Is that how it works?
I think. Nice pursuit right there by A.J. Nallman, finished off by Devin Groh.
See, they were able to pick up a few on that one.
2:54 now as the clock runs.
They can get a 1st down if they get past looks like about the 4-yard line. Clock still running. 2 minutes.
Trent Dowling wanted to mention that he's also back from Texas Roadhouse.
Mayor, Texas Roadhouse was close to being out of rolls. It's going to be
a touchdown.
Unless Will can get there, it's a touchdown.
Yeah, it's a touchdown.
There's a flag because it's a face mask on the tackle.
It's going to make it 53 right now. Let's see what the extra point is. This is, again, high-scoring affair, but yeah, flag will be a face mask. That white hat will definitely do that.
Yeah, it was a face mask, and it was. I'm not going to argue that one. Anybody was watching that play. If you ever earned a penalty, Cameron Buckner we earned that one because I think he might have had everything around the face, but
they're going to kick.
Right.
So
at that point, you're just trying to make a play.
Yeah, we get it. We got it. We got it. Everybody's got an idea for what the call was. You don't have to say it 9 times.
Face mask.
Not you. I was talking about the white hat. I wasn't talking about you. I'm getting frustrated. Oh. Botched, and he's going to run it in.
I think that's his favorite play. Time there's a fumble, he picks it up and runs it in or runs for a 1st down.
Yeah.
2 minutes and 14 seconds. That used to be time to eat at my house. The bell would ring. Not really, but if I did live in a little house on the prairie, it
You know,
would've been.
teacher says every time a bell rings, the pork burger gets its wings.
That's right. That's right.
I think that's how that goes.
Oh.
I could barely even get through that. I'm laughing at my own joke. Oh, that's
That
so
was quick. I was going to Little House on the Prairie, and you went straight to
It's
a Wonderful
it's
Life.
A Wonderful Life.
Jimmy Stewart.
What do you want, John? You want the moon?
Oh, lasso. You know that I'm the only person in my family that likes that movie.
I love that movie.
I love it.
I love that
come to your
movie.
house and watch it at Christmas.
Absolutely.
Because they don't like it.
You know,
No,
we just found something out about each other. We've known each other for a long time. We've never talked about this
I
before.
love that movie.
It's a great movie.
I'll come to your house. You just supply the Kleenex. I'm not sure I'll ever think of that. That saying is the same again, but just let it go.
2:14. 55-27. Well, I want the boys to get maybe a nice little push here and maybe get another score.
Looks like Weitzel's going to stay in at quarterback. No, we're going to bring.
I see Triton running in now.
Yeah.
As soon as you said that, Triton came
He
sprinting
did.
in.
Yeah, sorry about that, but that's good. Let's let Triton get a couple snaps under his belt. Gives us another option. You know, you can always push Evan out at the wide receiver spot, get him the ball in space, and try to make something good happen.
It's like a run here. Will Kelly. Nice run by Will Kelly. He's getting to the outside. Put it on.
That's
Nice
a big
job. Nice carry by Will. Flag late.
Oh, no.
Why? I don't know. Don't bring this back.
It's calling it. I think it's on try.
Well, still. What they do? Where? Is the flag over here?
He was making the initial signal like it was a push in the back, like he put it the wrong way, though.
But the flag's over here, right?
Yeah, but I'm
and
saying
the play's over there.
Yeah, but he's either pointing the wrong way or he just felt like he needed to make a call before this game was over.
Well, why?
Well,
even for try, who cares? If the play was clear over here, what does it matter?
He's saying it's on try, but
why call it? It's not it didn't make an impact. If it's over here, it didn't make an impact on the play.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
All right. I'll shut up. Let's see.
Now they switched it back. So it's offsetting penalties. All the way back and replay the down. So poor Will Kelly has a great run, and that's going to come all the way back.
Are you kidding me?
For a horse collar tackle and illegal block in the back.
Oh, my goodness.
The person I feel most sorry for there is Will. Great run for him.
Will has a great run, and then to bring that all back. So if you have offsetting penalties like that, why don't you just pick them both up and say, nice run, kid. Yeah. It's 2:05, and it's 55-27.
Yeah, I don't make the rules.
I know you don't. Well, Will doesn't get the credit for that run. It was a heck of a run. I'm not so sure that we want too much dialogue from a couple of our players there.
I was going to say, never has the shortage of officials been more evident than
yeah.
that they're struggling to find officials than on that call right there.
The boys just need to let me.
So let's just move on to the next one.
Run it up here. Let's go to the next one. Triton now, the pass play. Nice little pass play outside. That's Trey Adams. Nice little cut back in. Easy.
Trey could have just ran out of bounds. He's taking some big hits
there.
But
I know.
That's not what he wanted to do.
He's a tough kid.
Pick up a couple more yards there. And it's a minute 26 on the running clock right now.
Yeah, down to 110 here. Looks like we've got Will Kelly back there with him. Trying to look in the pass. This is quick out, and that is, I'm going to assume that's Trey again. No, that's not Trey. Trey's right here.
Yeah, maybe Evan.
That was Evan Weitzel.
Weitzel on the catch.
So, folks, you're seeing a little bit of that new wrinkle where Triton comes in and Evan moves to receiver. I like it.
I do too. I mean, it's a different look, and right there it just shows you, Evan's got great hands, so get him out in space, let him make a play. He's one of our best athletes.
Same thing again here. We've got Triton in the quarterback spot. Weitzel's out at receiver. Levin's now trying to buy some room here. They're going to throw it. They want a flag here.
He had him too.
And that one's blocked. They want a flag thrown. They wanted to hold.
Alex Harrell was open, and Triton just couldn't get enough on that pass to get it to him, but he was open.
Glad with 26 seconds left they didn't throw a flag there.
I tried to duck over you. I knew where you were going.
I think people after the Wonderful Life comment, people are hoping you talk over me more.
No, I enjoyed that one.
Here. 26 seconds left. It's headed for the exits here, the Tri fans are. And a fumble picked up, and we're going to get a big gain out of it. It's Will Kelly.
It seems to be the
tonight, if you fumble the ball,
you're going to pick up 10.
You're going to pick it up and get 10 and maybe take it to the house because they fumbled a kickoff and went 98 yards with it for a touchdown.
We're going to have a chance to at least get one more playoff here.
19 seconds to go. We did get a first down here. Where are they spotting this thing?
Well, I don't know, but it's taking a little bit.
Want to thank our sponsors tonight.
Love them.
Sunset Motors.
Get you a car. Come on.
Muncie Meats, Martin Insurance.
Get you some meat.
Property Pros.
Get you some insurance.
Campus Rentals.
Get you a rental.
Van Mater Reed, Realty, Star Bank. That might be it.
That's
going to be it, folks.
Get you a loan so you can go out and get you a second apartment.
But make sure that you have American Pest to take care of the pest.
Check out that place.
Yeah.
You won't need them, but they'll go check it out anyway.
Get it insured.
Get that thing insured. Drive your new car right over there and fill that trunk up with a whole bunch of Muncie meats.
We will be back with you in about 30 seconds for the post-game show here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And that wasn't quite 30 seconds, but we're back. Coach, just give us a quick couple points you want to make about tonight's game here. I'll start off with just saying I think that Tri up front was more physical than us on the offensive side of things, and their ground attack was tough to handle, and had a couple of nice plays out of that offensive sets they were running. So
offensively, I think Tri does what they do, and they do it really well. They're big up front. They continue to run the ball. There weren't any secrets. We knew what they were going to do when they came in, and they did a nice job when they did it. So it wasn't any surprise that they were going to do a lot of running, and they did it and executed it very well. We just weren't able to get enough stops. I felt like offensively, if you want me to go ahead and just keep going here, but I felt offensively we moved the ball a lot better tonight than we have all year. We've shown glimpses of it, but I thought we offensively at times looked really good. I think that's something we can grow on. I think that's something that we can continue to do well, and we need to just keep fighting and battling every week. It's nice to know that we're back home again next week. It's always good to come back home. Coach will get them ready. I know they'll have a good week of practice. They'll have a good week of preparing. And, it's just back to basics. You just keep getting better at the little things. Fundamentally you have to just keep getting better, and you have to keep working at it. You can't make excuses. and you find out what kind of character guys you have and what kind of character people you have, and that's just it's real simple. I mean, you're going to go to battle every day. That's what football's about. You're going to go to battle every day, every practice, and if you want to get better, you'll continue working and try and strive to get better. And you have coaches that are going to keep working, instilling a system, and we will just keep doing that, exactly that. Keep fighting with them and find the guys that want to, and I think we have plenty of those guys that will stay on board.
Real quick, as we finish up here, I know he'll come back and probably watch this, but I know you have a lot of talks with Coach Cole, and you'll have more, intimate talk, I would say, between the two of you. But just on the air, if you were to tell a young coach in his first year, 3 games into this, you've been there.
Yeah.
You know how quickly it can get a little bit of frustration. But I don't think he will. But what would you tell him right now? Just
keep believing in what you're doing. Just keep believing in your system and believing in your kids. And then you want to just find the kids that want to keep fighting. And you want to find the kids that want to keep doing and building the program the way you want it. What do you want to establish the program to be? And I like his approach. I like listening to him. We talk. He's saying the right things for a young coach. He knows exactly what direction he wants to go, and I don't think he's doubting that. So just get the kids to keep staying on board and keep battling. And it's frustrating because all you want to do is win and show those kids that what they're doing is the right thing. But it is the right thing, and you just got to keep believing in it. It took me 5 or 6 games before I finally was able to get that first win as a head coach, and it just feels like you want to do it for everybody.
Right.
But don't put that kind of pressure on yourself. Just keep building and doing and believing what you're doing, and things will turn out okay.
I think if I were to talk to the seniors on this team, because I've been in this situation myself before, I've been a part of when I played a program that prior to my senior year we were pretty successful, and then my senior year we didn't quite have the success we wanted in one of my sports. And I would just say to them, you don't know how hard it is to be the foundation year. Right. How hard it is to be that, and to be the leader in that time. So when you're talking about these seniors and to lead in a situation, it would be easy at this point, and these guys are going to watch this, guys, it would be easy to say at this point, I'm frustrated and we're 3 games in and we're not where we want to be. But you've got to look back at this game and watch it over again and see where you're at. You're actually there. You're leading by example, and you have a lot of young guys that you're leading. You may leave this program with maybe not the record you dreamed of, but you don't know how much of an impact you're making on the program in the future.
Yeah, and I'd also say, if you're a young guy, don't be afraid to lead.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to step up and say, hey, we need to do this, this, and this. You'll find some older guys that are going to do that, and you're right. I mean, it's kind of hard to know that I'm helping build something for something bigger than myself and for the future. But we have guys that are willing to do that. But you also have to have young guys that buy in and want to be committed to that, and also feel that same passion for it. And if you don't be afraid to lead if you're a young guy. And, everything's going to be fine. It's a process, and it doesn't happen quickly. And, you go back and look at some of those most successful coaches. It's kind of funny. Go look at Mike Krzyzewski's first couple years at Duke.
Yeah, they almost were ready to hang it up.
You go and go look at a lot of coaches that built programs that weren't necessarily successful before they got there. And those first couple years, you struggle. But you go back and talk to those coaches, and boy, they really have some fond memories of some of those guys.
Some of those are your best years.
Well, some of those guys that helped, like you said, lay that foundation. So stay with it, keep battling, and good things will happen in the future. And that's easier said than done. But that's my veteran coaching advice for what it's worth.
And that is going to do it for us here at Tri-High for Coach McLaughlin and myself, the superintendent. We will be back at home bringing you Shenandoah next week, and we'll be right here at 7 o'clock. Actually, we will probably be on at 6:30 from Paul L. Parker Field as the Raiders come to Wes-Del, and we host Shenandoah in another conference matchup. And so, wonderful evening. Great hospitality from Tri-High. We love coming here, and we love having them back at our place. And we appreciate all of you that were in the chat and watching, and have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time here. On behalf of Coach McLaughlin, I am the superintendent. You've been watching Wes-Del Varsity Football on the Wes-Del Sports Network.